You're watching the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. Now it's time for the Brent and Austen Show.
We're live?
Yes, we are.
All right. What an intro. I love it, man. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Austen Lane coming at you. Brent Martineau will be here in a second. Jason Hamby pushing all the right buttons.
Most of them.
Sometimes. Yeah, but hey, expectations are low right now. Call you like the New York Giants, right? We just want to see an entertaining game. Expectations be low sometimes. Hamby, not the most beautiful Jacksonville day. When we're talking about the winter, I mean, it's been beautiful out the past couple of days. Thanksgiving was chef's kiss and everything. Let's go to the sky cam. Little rainy. Little rainy. Got me on this topic a little bit getting up in the morning, right? Because I wake up with that ocean breeze tickling my tonsils, right?
Oh, boy.
Hit me in the face. And there was some, mist, some rain, precipitation, cold precipitation. Hit me. Wasn't a big fan of that. Hamby, how old are you? You're in your 20s? I'm in my 30s, right? And sometimes we bridge the gap on the show in terms of generational.
Yep.
You're kind of representing the youths most of the time, but you got an old soul, so sometimes you're representing baby boomers. You're all over the place. Me personally, I'm more of like, I guess you'd call me a millennial, even though I don't really feel like a millennial. But whatever, man. But there's differences. Real question, safe space, want an honest answer. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
When's the last time you used an umbrella?
Personally?
When's the last time that you went in the closet, maybe you had one in the car and said, you know what? It's kind of raining. It's a little chilly. Let me grab this umbrella real quick.
Never.
You've never used an umbrella.
I think there had to have been times in middle school when my mother was still driving me around where I used hers for her.
Sure.
If you handed me an umbrella right now,
you wouldn't know how to open it?
I don't know if I know. I've literally never used one. It's maybe once or twice in my life, and that was in middle school.
Dude, here's the thing, and this is why I asked it, and this is crazy, because once again, little generational differences, but we're in the same boat here. I haven't used an umbrella, I think, since maybe high school or middle school. Because let's call a spade a spade. Grew up in a very old school home, spent many years with my grandfather, got to spend, 30 plus years with my grandfather. Couldn't have been better. I have never once seen him use an umbrella for any circumstance.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, Aus. It's raining outside. Put a hat on. Put a hat on, you wuss.
Or
I served
run.
in Korea. You want an umbrella? You want to take an umbrella and do all this like you're singing in the rain? Nah, man. So, when I got to college, I was a hoodie guy. If it was raining outside and I had about a mile walk, from campus to, the dorm or to, my classes and everything. Mm-hmm. Nah, man, you had all the sorority girls rocking their bedazzled umbrellas. Here comes Aus, man. Just rocking that giant hoodie, soaking up all the water, soaking up all the moisture. By the time you get to class, you're soaking wet. But you know what? That's the price you pay sometimes to look cool. And what perfect timing, speaking of looking cool and representing, maybe as Delphonic said, the olds in the group, Brent Martineau. When is the last time that you used an umbrella? 5 seconds ago.
No.
Okay.
Not an umbrella guy.
Okay.
I'm a get rained on guy.
You're a get rained on guy.
I don't even when I'm on TV on a pregame show.
Sure.
90% of the time I'm getting rained on. I think there might have been a time, I don't think it's recent, where it's just so bad. Like Philadelphia a few years ago. Mm-hmm. It was so bad. But I'm not sure if we even did the umbrella thing. It was so bad, it was like the umbrella wasn't even going to matter. So I think we had almost rain gear on that day. But yeah, okay. I'm not an umbrella guy at all.
So
I think it's such a pain in the ass.
Well, so here's the thing. To kind of put a bow on this opening question, why am I using umbrellas? Because when you think about it, I mean, it is one of the greatest inventions ever. You pop it open. It is pretty convenient. It gets wet when you fold it back up. But, you pop it open. it keeps you dry, which I feel like is the most important thing when you're talking about going out in the rain, being dry, and then you just put it away. Like, why don't we use them?
Well, I do think this. One, they feel like when you get to your car, like a lot of times this goes in from like house to car or work to car or things like that.
Okay.
And I think it's a pain when you're like getting into your car to try to then undo the umbrella. I actually thought of this recently, another invention, put it on the list. Like, I feel like they should have a pop-out umbrella as you open the car door, the ability to do that for when it rains. So then it covers up that area of the car, and then it would come right back down as you're in the car and slide right into, like, the door frame.
Wait, hold up. So you open the car, the umbrella pops up.
You can hit it.
And then it
so
follows,
you open the car.
then you grab it?
Nope, you open the car door.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
And you kind of can hit a button, right? And it slides up, and there's like a canopy or umbrella type of thing. Not with a handle. It's coming out of the door frame.
Okay, when you get out of the car.
So it's covered right there.
Yes.
And then as you close the door, it slides back down, and then close it.
Okay, well, a couple things. So, like, the umbrella goes with you, though, right? Like, if you're at the town center.
Mm-mm.
So you just want a canopy in your car. What is the point of that?
Well, for two reasons. One, I think, again, because when you get to if you go into your town center, right, and then you got to undo the umbrella, like you're actually like undoing the umbrella, like as you're in the car, and it's like all clunky and hitting the door thing. Like you can't do it. You're going to get wet either way.
Yeah, but you're talking
Once you
about
close
how
the umbrella, you're getting wet.
Well, you can put it in the back seat, but like you're talking about where you open the car and there's an umbrella, and then you get out of the car and you're still in the rain. Because Brent, that's the worst idea I've ever heard. I'm not gonna lie. Like, for omelets, the omelet restaurant's back on, as far as I'm concerned. Because you're talking about an umbrella just when you like come from a store and you get in the car, and then the umbrella closes but doesn't travel with you.
Yeah, it doesn't travel with you.
Brent, that's
It's got to be into the car. It's got to be built into the car.
Brent, that's really bad.
Well, you can travel with your umbrella if you still want to.
So you just have a makeshift umbrella for the 2 seconds that it takes to get out of the car and get in the car?
Yeah.
Brent, that's bad.
I like it.
I don't.
I
I think you're gonna.
Or how
like
about
that.
maybe just get which one? Well, the fancy cars, the doors open like this, so it kind of acts as like an umbrella.
Oh, I mean, you got like,
But-
no, Teslas have that.
Teslas do that, right?
And I know like there's some like fancy cars like Rolls Royces that have built-in umbrella holders. Like a Bentley has like a built-in umbrella holder.
Really?
But like
Like it goes in the door frame.
Yeah, it goes in the door frame.
Yeah.
But it's not just like an umbrella for when you get in the car.
All right.
Yeah, man.
I don't mind that then.
Okay.
But that's the awkward part. You're getting wet anyway, is my
Well,
point.
you
Like,
know-
if it's pouring down rain, I'm talking about pouring down rain. That moment, by the time you shut the umbrella and you're already like soaked.
I'm just trying to picture like at the town center during the holidays, pouring rain, and like you're walking. I got my absorbent hoodie on, taking up all the moisture, and I get to my fancy car because I'm now doing good in life. So I get to my car and I open the door and like, oh well, here comes the umbrella. Thank God this umbrella's here for me after I just got downpoured on for a couple blocks. Yeah,
You could have had the umbrella the whole time, but you shrink
But
it
you
as you
just-
open the door.
I got you, man. But like I think what it comes down to,
I'm never using an umbrella, by the way.
And here's what it comes down to, I feel like. I feel like somewhere along the line, and I don't know where this happened, I haven't really thought about this until now. I think, for whatever reason, and my grandfather can be the head of this, I don't think it's very masculine to use an umbrella, and I don't get why.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's something about a dude where it's like, oh, let me
I
pop
think
this
that's
open.
true.
But I don't get it. Because umbrellas can look cool. Like, if John Wick had an umbrella, he didn't, though, I don't think, in John Wick 3. But like, if he had an umbrella, let's go. Dude's got his AK shooting everybody, umbrella, boom. But no, I think John Wick
Maybe
was
if
getting
he
wet.
would do it or somebody would do it, then it would be cool. But I don't
Someone's
know who
gotta-
looks cool. I'm sure in New York City, right? People walking down the street in their suits, they're going to probably have an umbrella.
You would hope so, right?
I would think.
But someone's got to
And
usher.
women.
Who's the badass that's going to usher in umbrellas?
The Rock.
Maybe The Rock? Well, I'll tell you right now. I'd
There we
rather.
go.
No, Brent.
There we go.
Brent, stop. Brent, you can't be in favor for this.
This is good for people in our, like Marcel and Stewart at a Jags game.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be hands off.
If I'm seeing these in public in a couple years, the alien invasion can just come and end it.
You don't have to
I'm-
worry about
I'm
it,
all
considering
set.
this video is from 2018.
Okay, so it didn't really
It
do
didn't
that
take
good,
off,
huh?
huh?
Catch on.
Didn't go on Shark Tank or anything.
Oh yeah, no Shark Tank. See, I got to get on Shark Tank. I was thinking of this, and this might already happen. You know how like we did the scooter thing in Atlanta, and you got cars now that you can just go like take for a couple miles, park it, and leave. You know, the whole.
I didn't know that they have cars.
Oh yeah, you can do the whole. You can like cars, bikes.
I know bikes, but there's just a card show, and you can just like, hey, put your credit card in.
They do it.
I had no idea. That's awesome.
I didn't either.
And
that could be a problem.
So you can do some of that in some places. Why not? Do umbrellas do that?
Where you can like rent an umbrella?
Because I feel like you should be able to get the umbrella from whatever place. Go to Wawa, get the umbrella, and then when you drive it or leave it wherever else, like where you're going. Like I don't know where that would be. Maybe it's another gas station. Maybe it's a workplace. Maybe it's something. But that's where you drop it off.
So when I fought in Nashville, one of my friends who was staying at the Four Seasons because he's out of my tax bracket, but he's still a friend. They have like just complimentary umbrellas that you can just take. They can just take. Like they got Four Seasons umbrellas. You need an umbrella? Boom, right in like the front lobby. Just grab one. Just take it as you go.
And by the way, like umbrellas aren't super cheap like that. I mean, it is probably for Four Seasons, but I've thought about umbrellas for the Dream 18 as a tea gift.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're not like if you want a decent umbrella, they're not cheap.
No,
they're not expensive, but they're not cheap, especially if you're buying them in bulk like we are. Like they would be kind of expensive.
If you want a high quality one, for sure.
Yeah,
I feel like golfers have umbrellas like in their bags, right?
Absolutely,
yeah.
You got it. And most of that is like even when I've played golf like that, which was like the worst playing in the rain. Sure. But if you do that, most of it's to keep your clubs dry.
Oh, it's
because if you get your grips wet in golf, it's over.
I can't imagine.
Can't have that.
Can't imagine.
So.
Austin, I think I have a bone to pick with you.
Okay. Are we still on umbrella talk, or can we squash it now?
Well, it's kind of it's what you used to set that up. You said a phrase that I don't even know if you meant to, but I originally thought that this was where you were going because it's a thing that's in the sports news today.
Okay.
Andy Reid is getting. The Andy Reid type of crush for saying tickled your tonsils.
Oh no!
And you said that.
Yeah, no,
to start the show.
No, okay, I'm sorry.
And
just that's why I did
like
say
it was.
No, that's why I did say it. Yeah,
okay.
I read the story. Yeah,
okay.
It was kind of a nod to Andy Reid.
So is he getting hammered for that?
I mean, hammered in like what the heck is this?
Yeah.
That was.
Good call, Hamby. Yeah, that's why I did say it.
I was like, "There's no way." Austin said that unironically.
Oh no! Like that one wasn't in like my vocabulary, but I did read the Andy Reid story when I was coming to when I was chilling in the parking lot, waiting for a parking spot. By the way, a little tricky. So I saw the Andy Reid story. Yeah.
Okay. The weirdest part about it was to a question about why he's confident or his level of confidence in his team. It was, quote, "We're going to try to tickle your tonsils on every play, every game. That's the attitude we're coming with."
I like it, man.
That's not exactly the type of attitude that I would imagine a team would want to have.
Hey.
Not tough smash mouth football. No, we're gonna tickle those tonsils.
Sometimes you're dropping F-bombs like Liam Cohen after an emotional victory, and sometimes you're Andy Reid rocking a Tommy Bahama shirt. Tickling some tonsils, man. To each their own.
Never heard of that saying before.
You've never heard that? I've heard it, but really, if you think about it in like a football context or a creative context or a successful context, I'm not really sure where it goes. Like, why is that a thing?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. I'm assuming do your tonsils move when you laugh or something? Like, I mean, do you create?
Well, no, like like when you tickle your tongue, it's like you kind of get like the reflex, like ugh. And I feel like his offense is gonna be like no one wants to see the Chiefs make it, so I feel like their play on the field that's gonna have a lot of haters going. Ugh, I guess
that would.
That's literally the emoji. You're just copying the emoji sound.
Yeah,
remember that?
The emoji sound. Yeah. Right? Wasn't that what it was?
That was it. That was really good.
Who was that? That was
good to duplicate.
Who was that?
What was that story?
Was that Tank Bigsby?
Yes, I think it was.
Oh, wow.
Tank Bigsby.
This guy's, he is, man. The elephant strikes again.
I got you.
It's an amazing memory.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Those Twitter fingers.
I'm not smart enough to use an umbrella, man, but finally like a steel trap.
By the way, which we will talk some football and everything. I did almost die a couple times on the way here, so I was glad to make it.
Nice.
I was actually surprised. You know those things in the middle of what are these things called? I took a picture, but I didn't send it to Hamby. What are these things called in
It's
the middle
like
of
a
the road?
median or something. I mean, I don't know the name.
Oh, yeah.
They're like
They're
like skinny traffic cones, but they're like really skinny.
Yeah, and what are they made out
Anorexic
of?
traffic cones. Plastic, right?
Anorexic cones. They are made out of plastic of some sort. Right.
Correct. Yeah.
Well, so I'm in the coming up. I'm in the the toll lane, and there's two.
They're
lanes
called
there.
delineators.
That's what they're called.
I guess so.
A lot. I'm telling you, those things don't have a shelf life for very long because they get hammered.
That's
You
like
know?
a wrestler.
Yeah,
Delineator. I like that.
That's
okay,
good.
I like that.
So anyway, it's raining out. It's not heavy traffic where I am, but all of a sudden I can see a little bit ahead. There's one of these things that had come loose, and now is like floating or moving, like whatever, in between lanes.
Okay.
So the person on the left who's going faster than me hits it right into my window.
Yeah, the GNC eats that for breakfast, though, Brent.
I
Come
know.
on, man.
I mean, I was like, for a moment,
yeah.
this isn't going to be good.
Okay.
I thought it would break the glass.
Sure.
It was a pretty violent hit.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's that.
You know,
That's
GMC
that
Sierra,
that's
Nimnik
that
Buick
American-made-
GMC.
Let's go, baby.
GMC craftsmanship.
Professional grade.
Eats them for breakfast.
That's right.
Don't need no umbrellas over here.
But man, it was like,
We're eating
I didn't
those.
know at the time. I was like, I don't know what this is going to do to it
Yeah,
because it
yeah.
hit like the windshield.
Dang, I got some air.
Yeah. Oh, and it was boom, boom. You know, everything's fast. So
Yeah.
it's amazing when that stuff happens. It really goes in slow motion, but it was pretty quick.
Yeah.
So I survived. And then I got a guy coming off the people just can't drive in the rain.
Sure.
And they can't drive.
Well, hey, Brent, it's Florida. They can't really drive
I
in
know.
general.
Well,
you know?
I mean, I don't think Florida in general is as bad as like Rhode Island, where I grew up. Rhode Island
Really?
drivers are the worst. Yeah, they're the worst, in my opinion, of all the places I've lived.
But you don't think like with driving in snow makes you a little more hardened?
Well, you might be good. You might, you might be too hardened,
Oh, okay.
and like you're an ass. Like I think they are way more.
Okay.
But the other one thing that I would say is driving. I don't understand why driving in the morning is like surviving a Daytona 500.
People got places to be.
I
People
get
are
it,
running
but
late.
I never understood the logic of it. It's like, yeah, I get it. You're late to work. I'm late everywhere. Like, that's a thing. But, like, you're late to work. Like, you're not hustling to something that you want to go to. So, if you're going to be late, you're going to be late. And, I mean, people in the morning are the worst drivers. If you're out at 7, 8, between 7 and 9 a.m., 7:30 and 9 a.m., it's the worst. And I don't do that a lot. But when I find myself in that position, the absolute worst time of day to drive. Like, I think it's safer to drive at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's on the road.
No, I know. If people are on the road, you may be a little careful of. But it's still at the it's amazing. It's always been that way. It strikes me every time. But 95 is a tough corridor. One of the worst places to drive is actually South Florida on 95.
Yeah. No, I just feel like everyone's trying to rush to work because everybody's late. And, like, sometimes traffic, gets in, there's accidents, so you're running late. But I always felt like, and once again, this isn't really for us because, hey, we're always late, and it is what it is. That's how sports media works. But, like, I always felt like companies should do it where, like, if you're on time, you get, like, a bonus. You know, like how, like, if you went to school every single day, like, for the whole year, you got, the presentation. We had those kids. We had one kid in our school who never missed a day of school ever. From kindergarten to like.
And got a damn certificate.
Got a damn certificate, and she got
high five.
Well,
hey,
nice job, buddy.
No, it was a girl, but
Gal.
but like we represent, like, and by the way, I'm not gonna say her name. She's doing a lot better things than I'm doing, I'm sure. But
we should try to find her. See how much that.
She's not on the internet. I already tried. I already looked. She's off the grid. Her family was kind of like super like. Kind of religious and not like in a cool way, more in like a sheltered kind of way. You know what I'm saying? One of those types. Yeah. So no idea where she is, but like they had a giant assembly, like, and so from kindergarten till senior year has never missed a day of school. I'm like, they brought her up, and we're all just like,
would have been sick if everybody booed.
Hey, we didn't boo, but we're kind of like cracking jokes underneath their breath a little bit.
That's an interesting idea. Abdul Carter would get a bonus check.
That's what I'm saying. Nice, Brent. Nice. But no, they should do it like where if you have like work attendance, you get a bonus every month or something.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be up for that bonus, most likely.
Yeah.
But I could see that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The kid showed up sick for perfect attendance.
She probably did, man. Like I said, her family was there.
Yeah, that's a wild thing. It used to be a thing. Like I actually remember at one point too, when you're kind of like in that stage where you like school and you don't want to miss.
Sure.
Right? And you're like, oh, I'm going to get perfect attendance. It's like it felt like a thing.
Yeah.
For about a minute.
And
then it was like, yeah, okay, whatever. This isn't going to be a thing.
I mean, she must have just blasted right through chicken pox because every kid had chicken pox.
That's a good point.
And like, what they must have.
And
put,
she lived in Wisconsin. She always had a cold.
Yeah, they must have put some concealer on her or something. Because now that I think about it, I remember her having chicken pox.
Blasted right through chicken pox.
Man,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
And by the way, it does not lead to overall success. I don't necessarily think. I mean, if you miss school.
Yeah,
I think there are many successful people that do miss school.
Well, I mean, I think people who drop out of school do pretty well.
Do pretty well.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
All right, there's the lineup for today. The guys that we had on last night, Jags Report Live, was a lot of fun. I will say that I continue to say this, and this place is fun when this kind of stuff happens in Jacksonville. When you can really start to feel it. I said you start to feel it in this building. Because people ask and we start talking about the Jags more and the coverage and everything else. But I think you can really feel it in the city, how big of a game this is coming up this week. And I think this push to have this place packed on Sunday and everything else. So that's kind of cool. And we had the guys on Jags Report Live last night. You can tell, I mean, we've had some really good crowds at Jags Report Live, but last night was different. It was different. And Josh Hines, Allen, Danny Strigo, BJ Green, those guys were fun. Travis Hunter, Hamby brings us up. And I kind of thought about this in the last week, too. It's interesting you say it. I don't know if it's like forgetting about Travis Hunter, but they are doing this without Travis Hunter. And they are doing this, by the way, without Caleb Ransaw. And they are doing this without any production from a guy like Wyatt Milam. So a bigger picture, what are they getting out of the draft class? And is that okay? Because they're 8-4, and they're going to set the table for next year where they are going to get a new draft class, but also hopefully get contribution from this draft class even more. So this really could set up well. I think this would be a big topic if they were 4-8. Like you're not getting enough. Jon Sumrall's opening presser. I wonder how people took that one. At times I felt when I was listening it was like good, and then at other times it was, all right, this guy isn't going to like win the press conference. He's not like ultimate win the press conference guy in my opinion. I think he tried at times. Austin brought up no Pro Bowlers for the Jags. Will the Jags get Pro Bowlers? I know the fan vote's in, right?
The fan vote, they've showed that a little bit. And shocker, like there's not a lot of Jaguars on the list. But I'm a little surprised because they are at top right now of the division.
Yeah, and should there be Jags? And I think it's debatable. And what does it say about Liam Cohen?
Yeah.
And this football team. So, and then, oh boy, Dirtboard Casey's back in here at about noontime today on the show. Brent Martineau, Austen Lane, and Jason Hamby. But Patriots keep taking care of business.
Yeah, they're pretty solid, huh?
I was looking at this today real quick, and it's like the Drake May thing. I've watched him now a couple of times. And it's funny that he's up for MVP, and deservingly so. He's played really well, and they're winning football games. But it's also a year where it'd be a great year for anybody to have a good year, because there's not a lot in the MVP race, especially when you're talking about quarterbacks.
Yeah,
like I think Jackson Smith and Jigba could be in the MVP race, but that's not how it works.
Jonathan
Taylor could be in the MVP race. Those guys are the offensive player of the years. They're 1-2. Myles Garrett, right? Well, the football team's not winning, so he's not going to be in the MVP race. But, I mean, it's Drake May and Matthew Stafford right now, and I'm a little surprised, really. Drake May, I think, has better odds because I really think Matthew Stafford's putting up unbelievable numbers, even better. But Drake May hasn't had a 300-yard passing game this year.
No. See, I think with Drake May, a couple things play into his benefit. Number one, the record, obviously.
Yeah.
Right? And, like, who he's throwing to.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jamal Douglas making some plays last night.
They make plays for him, though.
No, listen, they do make plays for him, but I think when you look at the skill positions of the New England Patriots, like in terms of like a power ranking, I mean, I'm taking the Jags over them all day. I'm taking a lot of teams over the Patriots all day. I mean, they may be bottom of the list in terms of like, give me a Stephon Diggs, give me Keyshawn Bouye or whatever. Or Booty, what is it?
Booty, yeah.
Booty, yeah. Like, there's not a they're not sexy names. Like, I guess Hunter Henry is serviceable for sure, but I think a lot of that has to do with just the quarterback, and I think that's why he's getting so much recognition is because of what he has at his disposal. He's maximizing with.
Yeah, it's an interesting deal. I think you're right. I think I was watching it a lot last night, and I feel like a lot of it's that old Patriots offense. It's Josh McDaniels' offense. It's the old Charlie Weiss offense, I think, and Tom Brady and everything else. And it really looks like it. Maybe I just haven't watched a lot of Patriot games overall. But when I'm watching that thing last night, it's like dump off, dump off, dump off, dump off. Okay, now down the field. Dump off, dump off, dump off, dump off, down the field. It's like, I mean, it's hard to admit. Like, those are the run plays. That's the old Tom Brady run plays. That's what Tom Brady used to do. And this is a compliment. It looks simple. Everything looks easy. Now, they're playing, every time I see them play, they're not playing like supreme teams either. But that front for the Giants should be pretty good. New England's missing a couple offensive linemen.
Yeah.
He's not under duress at all. Everything's quick and out. And then when he does have to go down the field or hit a third down play, he's pretty money. Doesn't miss a lot of throws. Missed a couple, but doesn't miss a lot of throws. He's a very accurate passer. He's like 70-something% this year, tops in the league. But it's very Tom Brady-like to me in the sense that we say this about Brady. Brady won a lot of football games. He's the GOAT for a reason. He's a GOAT for winning. He's not a GOAT for wowing you with plays. Like when you think of throws Tom Brady made or plays that Tom Brady made, you think of winning plays. You don't necessarily think of highlight plays as you would Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre or those kind of quarterbacks.
Yeah, and when you think of the passing plays, the highlights, it's more of a testament to the receivers making a fantastic catch or a fantastic play more than is like a great throw by Tom Brady.
Yeah. Doesn't other than the Randy Moss year where you kind of can visualize the stuff down the field,
you
don't really have that with Brady. I mean, he played for 20-something years and you don't feel that way about him, as you do some other players, and specifically the quarterbacks. Well, I think Drake May is the same thing. I'm sitting there like, holy cow, like, wow, look at this guy run around in today's day. And look at Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes and all this stuff. He doesn't play that way. He's kind of boring. Yeah. Like, it's kind of boring. It's efficient and really good.
Oh, I mean, he's by far, like I saw like the EPA or whatever.
Oh,
like, he is by far ahead of anybody else. It's him and then I guess like Sam Darnold second. But he's by far of anybody else right now in terms of efficiency.
Yeah, and you see it. He's another guy, by the way, that's like this. Like people wonder that about a guy like Trevor. Like, oh, do you have to be fiery? Do you have to be? Well, no, you don't have to. Like he doesn't. I don't even know if he looks like he's playing a game. Like this guy.
Listen, like I can.
He's emotionless.
I can throw you 100 Joe Burrow facts as well as Casey Kurtz can. I can't tell you one thing about Drake May, and he may be your MVP this year.
The only thing I can tell,
I got nothing.
They keep throwing at you like all his brothers played.
Okay,
like for North Carolina basketball, like they were a basketball family. His other brother played at Florida, won a national title as a pitcher. Like his dad played ball, like, but that's all you got. That's what you know about. I think that's what you know about him.
Yeah.
And that's it. So he's kind of a boring guy. Like he doesn't feel superstar, but he's really good. And Delphonic says if you have deep shot accuracy like he does, no need to run around. Yeah, you don't have to. And last year he got sacked a bunch. Earlier this season he was getting sacked a lot. But now it feels like when I've watched him, it's a pretty clean deal. It's a pretty clean pocket. And I think his deep shot accuracy he benefits a little bit from all the short passes. And he's not like trying to do that a lot. It's like, boom, getting a rhythm, and then you can go. And he does have the accuracy. I was actually surprised. I looked it up last night. He's thrown the ball down the field more than it looks like to my naked eye, right? Like, I don't feel like I'm sitting there telling time, like, just this stuff's easy. Like, this is just like pitch and catch stuff. But his numbers do say that he throws it down the field more than my eyes tell me.
So here's the wild thing. Right now, he's the third most sacked quarterback in the NFL, behind Geno Smith and Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Like, he's in that category. That's crazy.
I think they've
been
really
40 times.
I think they've elevated that though in the last 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
But they are without the rookie left tackle for
Campbell.
For a few weeks. And listen, I don't. This is not a knock. I just think we're seeing this a little bit with Indianapolis right now. Right, Indianapolis took care of business early. They've now lost 3 out of 4 as their schedule beefs up. Here's the deal with New England: their schedule really doesn't beef up. In their 10 wins. The wins that you would say now are impressive from impressive teams are the Bills on the road, very impressive win.
Yeah.
Tampa, I think, was on the road as well. I think that's an impressive win.
Yeah.
And then also you go all the way back to the start of the win streak, Carolina. And I don't know which Carolina they got, but still Carolina overall, even the Jags, that Carolina win looks a lot better. You thought they were terrible at the time, which they did look terrible, but it looks better because Carolina's playing pretty good football. So, but go look at the other games. I mean, they beat the Bengals, but it was without Burrow. The Giants are terrible.
Falcons.
The Jets aren't good. Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not a meaty
Titans
schedule.
Are in there.
It's more of a tofu, I would say. But like,
but
they still did their thing. Now, got beat by the Raiders, which
is weird.
Hey, if this was college football, gonna bump you down the rankings.
It's a little bit like Alabama losing to Florida State.
Gonna have to bump you down in the rankings a little bit for losing to the Raiders. Yeah.
But so, like, they're really, again, he's a good coach. You really like him as a coach. I think Vrabel's a good coach. I think that's what you've got going on in the AFC right now. We said this yesterday. You've got good coach and good coach, Sean Payton and Vrabel, and they're doing some good things with their football team. I just don't look at the Patriots, though, and they scare the hell out of you.
Yeah, I mean, the team on paper doesn't scare you, but Vrabel and the team identity does scare you.
Yeah.
Because and this is why I was such a big fan of him, because I feel like if you give him a quarterback, the guy might be unstoppable, and that was my big thing.
Yeah,
because for what he was able to do in Tennessee with what he had with Ryan Tannehill and company, like, come on. So, yeah, I think you're seeing it now where, once again, the wide receivers really scare you. Like, the running game's solid, right? Running backs are good and everything. But I just think it's more a testament to just him as a coach and getting the most out of his players.
Yeah, and he's doing that. Now, listen, they did spend a lot of money. I didn't realize until they showed that graphic that they spent almost $200 million in free agency. Mm-hmm. I didn't realize it was that much because they went for a while without spending. And they've hit on him. Like, even Diggs has been good for them.
Diggs has been he's been decent.
He's not dynamic anymore, but he's still
not
good.
what he was in Buffalo or even, I feel like, Houston when he was healthy. But no, he's fine.
But the Patriots are a good team, but I think it kind of goes back to yesterday's conversation. It's like there are good teams. They show good, but I don't think there's anybody in the AFC that frightens you. And that's just the way it is. So pretty good win once again for the Patriots, and they won 10 in a row. That is hard to do now. Hard to win 10 in a row. What's the Broncos? Broncos won 9 in a row. Mm-hmm. And we'll see where they slip up. Schedule does get a little bit more dangerous for the Patriots coming down the stretch, a little bit more, including the Bills, I think, at home in their next game. They got a bye week right now, the Patriots. They haven't had a bye week yet.
It's crazy.
Yeah. This is it's got to be the latest you can even take a bye week, I would think. All right, we'll take a break, come back. The guys on Jags Report Live last night, you could tell this team is really playing with confidence. They feel confident, and they're excited about going up against Jonathan Taylor and the Indianapolis Colts. Kind of felt that last night. I don't usually feel that on a Monday. Usually feel like these guys are tired from Sunday. And I got a good feeling from Josh Hines-Allen, these young players, about how they feel going into this game. I think they're pretty jacked up for it at the bank on Sunday. Of course, 1 o'clock kick on CBS 47. We'll talk about the Colts and the Jags when we come back. Welcome inside the Armor Guard Exterior and Gutter Helmet Showroom. There's a lot going on, like glass exteriors, replacement windows, and down there we have the retractable screens and awnings, plus hurricane protection. Let's talk more about those gutters, and to do that, we bring in Kevin. He's the owner, he's the expert. Why Gutter Helmet?
Well, Gutter Helmet's truly the only maintenance-free product. It lets the trash and debris go on the ground, the water wraps around and goes inside. Unlike filters, they sit on top of the gutters, and the trash and debris build up on top of filters, which requires maintenance. With Gutter Helmet, we're going to keep you off the ladder, the most dangerous thing in your garage. With Gutter Helmet, you'll never clean your gutters again. So get off the ladder and put on the helmet. Gutter Helmet.
Get a free estimate at gutterhelmetofnorthflorida.com. You can also call 904-762-7779 or visit the showroom on St. John's Bluff Road in Jacksonville.
Empower a future, inspire a dream. It's a bold but simple mission for the Jacksonville Police Athletic League known as Jax PAL. Help the next generation of kids in Jacksonville shape a brighter future. Their after-school programs, teenage leadership programs. There's community outreach.
This has been just an awesome opportunity to be out here with my colleagues and do something good for the community. It's really been an interesting opportunity to just see everybody work together in a way that we don't normally in the office.
And there's sports. There are also ways you can help the next generation with a donation of any kind. Just visit jaxpal.org to get more information. Empower a future, inspire a dream with Jax Pal.
It's one of the hot spots in the area.
Welcome you to String Sports Brewery out at the beach. Big crowd on hand tonight. The fans are here.
And now the newest hot spot at the beach is open. String Sports Brewery in Jax Beach has opened its doors with rave reviews.
We're going to be fans forever.
Cozy up to the bar. Grab a seat in the sports-themed restaurant, or grab a seat outside and feel that breeze coming off the beach as the weather warms. Just like the original location in Springfield, try the popular beer menu and come for lunch or dinner too, because the food is fantastic.
We got a special guest in the house. He's happy. He's feeling good. He's Trayvon Walker.
It's where we hosted Jags Report Live in the football season, and the String Sports Brewery staff can't wait to host you. Hey, welcome back here to String Sports Brewery. And if you haven't checked out the new location in Jax Beach, you got to do it. String Sports Brewery, now with 2 locations in Springfield and now open in Jax Beach on Penman Road.
There's a saying in sports, you can't win them all, but you can win a lot with good folks on your team. Like that one painter, First Coast. It's tough to beat the sun in Florida, so your home fades. It's tough to beat that HOA when they come calling. Beat the sun, beat the HOA with that one painter, First Coast. And it's a good time to do it. Less rain to work around, and painting in mild temperatures is perfect. After all, the paint bonds to the surface so much better. Give that one painter First Coast a call at 904-417-3557 or look them up at first-coast.thatonepainter.com. Fast estimate, guidance on color and HOA requirements, and the highest quality job you'll find anywhere. Be a big winner in your neighborhood with that one painter First Coast on your team.
Sun's out, suits out. That's right, it's summertime in Florida, which means it's time to say goodbye to bulking season and hello to shredding season. But if you're like me, you're having a hard time sculpting and shaping those final pounds. That is until I came and saw my friends over at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Right now, everyone is hopping on the Evolve X train, and the only destination is finding your perfect summer body. The technology uses electrical muscle stimulation and radio frequency energy to cause your muscles to contract, all while heating up those deep layers of your skin and tissue to produce collagen and reduce fat. It's like doing 1,000 sit-ups in 30 minutes. No pain, no needles, just results, right? That's right. So leave those winter layers back at the station and come look and feel your best with the team here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Visit them at one of their 2 locations, either over in Ponte Vedra or on the south side.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
You can't. So this is from the official Chargers
They're good.
social media team. And you may have seen this meme before. It's kind of an old one, but it had its run for a while. You saw it everywhere. Then they decided to incorporate it with a big rivalry between the Chargers and the Raiders. But number one, I just want to share it because I think it's hilarious. But number two, obviously now, and I've seen it myself, like, social media teams, you're going in a younger direction. Yeah. And sometimes, maybe this is one of those cases where not everyone understands this meme, right? And it's maybe not for you, and it's for like the younger generations, right? Because those people are the people that are on social media. I was going to ask Brent, like, the way that it's trending now with teams feel like kind of getting more, I don't want to say cocky, but people kind of a little antagonist, yeah. right? And this has always kind of been a thing with some teams, but now more teams are following that trend. Do you run the risk eventually of it getting like a little out of hand, where it's like you got the social media part and then you got the team part? Like does it put more pressure, I guess, on a team to perform now? Because we got to answer for it with the social media teams.
I do think, you got to be able to give it and take it.
Yeah.
And I sense this is a little bit of today, like you said, it's a generation that isn't afraid to yell across a baseball field anymore at each other, and then they don't fight after the game. That would not happen when we played. Like, it just didn't. It's kind of eye-popping to us. So I think this falls a little bit in that category. Like, I don't think they mind throwing a jab and getting a jab back.
Sure.
And I don't think anybody takes it personal. Now, I do think there's still like an approval system that goes through, even like with the Jags. If they're going to approve they have to approve some of this stuff.
Okay.
And so they got to be willing to go there almost philosophically from an organization standpoint. I don't think they have full you got to pass this one through probably Tony Baselli or something like that.
I was going to say, because I feel like Jim Harbaugh wouldn't probably let this one fly.
Yeah, I think that probably something like that, though, says, hey, we're going to do some of this stuff. Are you cool with it? And that happens back maybe in like June.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if this. I get what you're saying. I get your ass, but I've seen this in the coaching stuff. Look what we had. We had the Cohen and Saleh and that kind of deal. I think we see this a little bit more in college football. I think people take shots a little bit more.
Yeah, but like those are coaches, not people just on their cell phone representing a team.
Well, I think the one other thing about this is, and at least now, listen, people see more than they say they see.
Yeah.
But I also think they stay out of this lane. They're just like, it is what it is. It's social media. It's not real life. Sure. I think that's almost the way. If you were in that building as a player, that's the way you approach it.
One other question that I had, too, is what's the one social media team that you would not want to be a part of? Because right now, the getting is good to be a Jaguar social media member.
Yeah.
Right? Like, invest now. A lot to celebrate, right? First place in the division. What's the one team that you wouldn't want to be the social media manager of?
The freaking Titans.
I mean, the Titans are up there. See,
I think the Browns.
I go to the North Carolina Tar Heels football team.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Because what are you gonna say? Number one, you're not winning. Number two, you probably can't say anything because Bill Belichick's calling the shots. And number three, I'm sure every one of everything you post has Jordan Hudson in it. Like that's a thankless job.
Yeah, that's not a good one. Like, there's not a lot that you can come back with.
No, what are you gonna come back with?
Yeah.
Well, our basketball team's good. Cool.
Can we read that comment real quick?
Which one? The Delphonic one?
Mm-hmm.
Delphonic tried to hire you in the past. If you want to take the shots of the other station, let me take over. Let's go.
Dang, man.
We do it. We go. We've thought about doing Barstool AS Jacks. I guess that's a thing. Like in high school, is like a Barstool high school.
Yeah, we talked about that
right?
a little bit, which confused the heck out of me.
Yeah, it's good. It's a thing. So, hey. Barstool AS Jacks, let's have at it.
Featuring Delphonic.
Well, come on now, Brent. The other station's pretty cool too, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
On Mondays they are.
It's on Jaguars.com, man. It's on Jaguars' YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You don't need to front the other station. Just hide behind Jaguars' YouTube channel.
My bad, Jaguars' YouTube station.
That's it.
But so, Carolina, who do you got?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking college. That's a good one. I don't know if they're going to top that one. I do think the Browns over the last 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah,
that's a tough one.
They just get dunked on for free.
And I do think the Jets and Giants seem to be a tough one too because there's so many shots to take. The reason I don't say the Titans is because there's not a lot of I don't know. There's just not a lot there. They stink, and also I don't think people are talking about them a lot. But there's not a lot of drama in Nashville, right? So
there's nothing to say.
But there's plenty of drama in Cleveland, and there's plenty of drama usually in New York for both teams.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say. That's a tricky one in the NFL. College football, I don't know if it has a rival. Actually, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
Is there an NBA one?
See, I want to say the Pelicans, but it's they're kind of like the Arizona Cardinals or Tennessee Titans. I feel like no one talks about the Pelicans, so nobody really cares. NBA, I don't know. It's kind of the good and the bad. The Celtics right now is probably a little hard because they're not as good as the team with all the injuries. I feel like the Pacers last year with Halliburton because he was kind of in his head and everything.
Maybe Ole Miss right now.
Good call. Ole Miss is
That's a tough one because you got to be careful what you say, or maybe you don't. But it feels like you got to be careful what you say. So we will. That's an interesting one. I don't envy that job that much to begin with because I think there's so much that can you can miss. You can swing and miss.
Mm-hmm.
And when you swing and miss, especially if it's an NFL platform or a big college platform, there's a lot of people seeing it.
Yeah.
You're talking millions and millions and millions of people that represents. So you can get the inside the building discussed.
Yeah.
And the outside the building discussed.
Delphonic, I'm not sure why you're trying to apply for our job. You should go apply for the Jaguars, man. Kind of bridge the gap a little bit between, more of like the youth generation and like the, like our generation. Like, I'll be honest, sometimes the Jaguars post things, I have no idea who people are.
Yeah, I don't know what they're. Well, if you think that, I definitely don't.
Well, yeah,
but I get that. I accept that.
But yeah, it's not for me. I get it. Like I'm not on Twitch, so I don't know who half the influencers are anymore. Like I have no idea. But like, yeah, they'll post, "Hey, welcome so and so to the game." Like I don't know who this person is. But cool. I'm glad they're a Jaguars fan.
It is. It's just a wild deal. How that all works right now. Hey, last night we had Josh Hines Allen on and Danny Strigo and BJ Green on Jags Report Live. Great crowd out there at String Sports Brewery in Jax Beach. We will have Tony Baselli and Jacoby Myers on Thursday. $180 lemon hoodie.
Gotcha.
We'll buy you one if you take over the AS Jax handle for more than a day for that rate.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's got to be more than a day. Hey, there's the crowd there. Great crowd last night. You can feel the energy. And Josh, man, he was already like into let's go stop the run mode and Jonathan Taylor. Like he wanted to go play like last night.
I like it.
That's an interesting excitement level out of a veteran guy specifically. I mean, I think what I got out of that is he's playing with a lot of confidence right now. And even without Trayvon Walker, even without Eric Armstead, he feels really good about what these guys have brought to the table, how they are playing defense. I think it's a really confident group and probably more confident than the Indianapolis Colts. There are reasons to believe that you should be, considering the Colts haven't won here since 2014. That's a long streak. It's almost a dangerous streak, too, though, right? At some point, how many are you going to win in a row?
Yeah.
But do you like this matchup? We're going to really break down this tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, like offense versus defense, because it's a playoff game. It is what it feels like. But do you like the matchup of the Jags' run against Jonathan Taylor? We said this yesterday, that they haven't really faced mega backs this season. This is the real deal back and really the real deal offensive line. This is their identity. This is all that stuff. And then the other thing I said yesterday is teams haven't necessarily tried to run it 35 times against the Jags this season. So are they really the best defense in the league against the run? Well, they got a great chance to prove it on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be everything. And hopefully we hear a little more on Eric Armstead and Trayvon Walker before we kind of break this whole thing down, because I think both guys, they're going to need all hands on deck, I think, to stop Jonathan Taylor. He's arguably the best running back in the league right now, and we talked about it a little bit yesterday, but their entire offense is predicated through Jonathan Taylor. If they get Jonathan Taylor going, whether it's in the run game or the pass game, that opens up so much more, because now you're talking about Alec Pierce on those deep routes. Now you're talking about Tyler Warren going over the middle. If you shut down Jonathan Taylor, I don't think the Colts are built to stop that from happening. To try to revolve around, okay, well, now we have to go to Pittman or somebody or Josh Downs. Like, they're not built like that. So, yeah, if you shut down Jonathan Taylor, your chances of winning go vastly up.
Do you feel – you get what I'm saying? Like, does it feel like the Jags have that number one defense feels dominant?
Mm-hmm.
The Jags don't feel like a dominant defense. With all due respect to them, I think they've been a much improved defense, and for really a good chunk of the year, outside of probably a 2 or 3 game stretch and maybe that quarter stretch against the Texans. So it was really about a month stretch, right? It was like Seattle. It was the the Rams. It was the Raiders game where they give up 29, and then that fourth quarter against Houston. That's 4 games. But in the other 8 games, there's been a lot to like a lot to love. So, I mean, it doesn't feel like they're the Ravens 2000 defense, though, or even Saxonville from 2017 in any particular category.
No, not necessarily, but I do buy them being able to stop the run. I do buy that. And I don't know what the numbers say in terms of a team that is great at stopping the run, how good are they in getting after the quarterback then? Right? I'd love to see the comparisons of, okay, if a team is number 1 in run defense, usually, or number 2, well, where are they in team, pass defense? Or not pass, but, getting after the quarterback. Sacks, yeah. Because I'm sure it's not really comparable. At the end of the day, Brent, what I have to go off is what I have to go off of. And what we've seen so far is that the Jaguars have done a great job of shutting the run game down. Now, they've I get it. Most teams have game plan to pass on them, but you talk about Ashton Genty, talk about Kyron Williams, you talk about Kenneth Walker, Charbonnet. Like, I don't think any of those guys have really had great days against the Jaguars. So I think there is something to be said there, but like we talked about, Jonathan Taylor's a different beast.
All right, so here you want that? I'm going to give it to you. Rush yards allowed. Let me just make sure I got it right. Rushing defense. Let's just say the Jaguars are number one. They haven't even allowed 1,000 yards rushing. They're the only team in the league that hasn't allowed 1,000 yards rushing.
Really?
Yep. 3.9 yards per carry. I do think that says something. But okay, so there's the Jags. The Seahawks would be next. And by the way, the Seahawks feel to me like a dominant front.
Oh, then there you go.
Right?
Because Seahawks got sacks too.
And so the Seahawks are fourth in the league in sacks with 40.
And they're stopping the run as well.
And they're stopping the run. So again,
go.
the Texans. We know the Texans. This surprises me. I thought the Texans gave up more on the ground than the numbers will indicate. But I also think it shows you, like, they don't give up a lot of plays in general because they're off the field pretty quick. But anyway, they're third in the league. And then Houston, sack-wise, is eighth in the league at 34.
Okay.
The Broncos, number one in the league, sacking the quarterback by far, and they're fourth in the league. The Patriots are fifth. And okay, so they're a little bit more like the Jags. Patriots are fifth, and they're 19th in the league in sacks.
Okay.
So, by the way, the Jags are 24th in the league in sacks with 24. They've really beefed it up in the last little bit. But so the Patriots and Jags are a little bit more alike.
Okay.
The Bucks, let me just go. I'll go through the top 10. The Bucks are 14th, so middle of the pack. But they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stopping the run. The Colts are 7th stopping the run. Also an interesting matchup this week. And they get after the quarterback. They're top 5. Okay. Fifth with 35 sacks this year. Let me give you one more. The Packers, team you know well. The Packers are top 10 in the league in stopping the run. And the Packers are 11th in the league in sacking the quarterback. So your outliers there in terms of stopping the run are a little bit the Jaguars, who are first in stopping the run but 24th in sacks, and the Patriots, who are like 4th or 5th stopping the run and 19th in sacks. Everybody else, you're thinking you're like, wow, this is a pretty damn good defense, right? Seattle, Houston, those kind of teams. But then you have the alternative. You got like Atlanta, who's like 3rd in sacks, and they're like bottom 8 in stopping the run. So, again, you'll have a little bit of your outliers, but that's the other thing about this Indianapolis team. Probably doesn't get enough credit for. Their defense is pretty good. Their defense stopping the run pretty well. Their defense gets after the quarterback pretty well. Their defense does not have DeForest Buckner, though, or Sauce Gardner in this football game. So, these are just a couple of the headlines where you go with this football game. Matt here says Daniel Jones scares me if he's on and running. That could be a problem. I don't know how much he scares you. I think it's more if they are running, the play action then scares you. I think he's been very efficient for the most part this season. Daniel Jones has. Like, you look up and he's got 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no picks a lot of times. And that's because the running game is really good. And so he doesn't have to do a whole hell of a lot. And when he does, he's made some really good throws. He's played well overall this year. He also went through a bit of a stretch, I think, in the last few weeks. Not last week as much, but the last few weeks where, remember there was that stretch where he turned it over like 10 times in 8 quarters or something.
Well, and the question's going to be how much he's really going to run with a broken leg.
Well, he's not running. Yeah, I wouldn't be afraid of him running.
Broken leg, which I don't get.
It is baffling.
Yeah.
So did you guys watch the game at all the other day?
I watched a little bit of it.
How long? Because we saw the practice video. How uncomfortable did he look actually in the game? Other than, it was obviously stiff, right?
Yeah, he doesn't. He looks like he's playing with a broken leg.
Yeah.
That's what
so
it is.
Yeah, it's pretty noticeable.
Yeah.
But you didn't think like he hit his drop and all those things like he could run. Obviously,
that was fine. Yeah, but I don't think I'm not gonna look for him to run.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. Let's see what he did. Again, you could survive that game against that defense. That's pretty impressive. But he was 14 for 27 against a really good passing defense for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's what he's been doing. Like that's where he's been at. He ran for a yard, so he didn't even try to run. And I wouldn't imagine he'll try to run. Tyler Warren, by the way, Houston kept him in check a little bit with 22 yards. Pierce has been a Jags killer. Pierce had a game again in this one.
Him.
But they don't.
Pittman didn't do anything, right?
Now Pittman won for 13.
Whatchamacallit? I think he had Singletary on him. Or what?
Not
Stingley.
Yeah, who's really good. So they shut him down. I will say this about the Jags. I think the most underrated part of the team right now is their ability to cover. And now you look at the last few weeks, I guess the Raiders outside of Bowers didn't really do much from a receiver standpoint. You look at Arizona, Michael Wilson had some plays, and then obviously McBride early, but it didn't feel like they were. I thought some of those coverage sacks, I guess is my point. Mm-hmm. I thought they had coverage sacks the other day as well. And Tennessee really doesn't scare you. But I do think like Indianapolis is just okay in the receiver game. They're not Cincinnati or something like that.
Not at all. But once again, I think they're really good with using Jonathan Taylor to get their wide receivers open.
Yeah.
Well, what's interesting about what the Jags did last week is they were playing Braswell so much more over Newsome, and then they flipped it back last week.
Yeah.
Newsome played 71%. Braswell went from 83% 2 weeks ago, 67%. Last week it was 14%. And obviously they got Jordan Lewis back, which helps. But everybody was shaved down a tick. Like Jarian Jones played half the snaps instead of almost all of them a couple weeks before.
How many did Jordan Lewis play?
He played 71%,
so he
42
played that much.
snaps.
I was curious how they were going to treat that because Jarian's been playing really good football.
Oh, yeah. It was Braswell that took the hit. He took 8 snaps.
Well, that's what they said. Then they were basically like, hey, we're going to get Jarian in here and not, and take Braswell out. But putting Newsome back in, Newsome played how many snaps?
Newsome played 42, 71%, the same amount as Jordan Lewis.
Yeah. So, I mean, what I wonder a little bit what's going on in Jacksonville, because I'm curious about the Trammell move.
Yeah.
And you wonder in a sense, and Austin and I were just talking about this in a break a little bit, like, are they bringing somebody in? What, like, does this say Parker Washington's fine? Like, if you've got Trammell, you're willing to let him go? I mean, is it because he dropped the football, like one play? That seems a little much to me. And it might be, like, it could be any of these things. But I also wonder if a little bit of, they used Braswell to open the eyes of Newsome. Like, dude, you better start playing well.
Yeah.
Or we're going to put another guy in. And kind of the same with De'Ami Brown was down this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that doesn't
inactive.
make any sense.
Do you get rid of Trammell and say, okay, maybe this wakes De'Ami Brown up. We're going to give you another shot here. We're paying you $10 million, right? So we'll give you another shot. And is that the play? Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm curious about, like, the Trammell thing was pretty interesting.
Of course, yeah. Especially because he's been a big contributor on special teams as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, obviously there's a rhyme for the reason. So whether they bring in somebody else, Thielen's on the market now, or whether it's to maybe elevate and say, hey, De'Ami Brown, this is your shot. Like, you've had some time to sit back and watch and not take part. We're expecting some more from you, so see what you got.
Yeah. Hamby, you got a theory on it? I mean, there could be a lot of different reasons. And by the way, listen, I'm not going to sit here and stump for Austen Trammell. I mean, he's not like an unbelievable player. But I also think you see what he did in that Raiders game, and you sometimes, like...
Well, it's not necessarily about him getting cut. Is there's no corresponding move. You would think they would have already been a corresponding move, right?
Yeah, the only move that I guess is Eric Murray.
Yeah.
Like,
you elevate him.
Elevate him now,
well,
right? Back.
Yeah, because he's
on IR.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the move.
Yeah.
And, yeah, you got De'Ami Brown. Again, what is it? This is a week where you got Parker Washington banged up. So Trammell was the guy returning punts, and he played that slot. So, yeah, I'm not going crazy here on the Trammell thing. I'm just trying to make sense of what it could mean.
Right.
And it could mean to me, I just have a hard time believing the guy stepped in and did a pretty nice job. Huge return against the Raiders. Nice catch against the Raiders. I think he had a big catch in the Houston game, too. And then all of a sudden he drops one in garbage time. You're like, okay, see you later.
Right.
Like, that seems a little bit much. I know there's a standard. I get it. But that seems a little crazy, especially when you got Parker Washington not even sure if he's going to practice tomorrow. But maybe you do have a good feel that he is. I know the Adam Thielen stuff, but I'm not even. Would you be excited about Adam Thielen?
I mean, dude won me a fantasy football championship last year, so yeah, I'd want to shake his hand. Well, this is me personally saying, hey, sir, thank you very much for balling out in Carolina when I needed you, when I had nobody else. But I mean, I don't know, like, would it help the team? Like, I don't think it's gonna hurt, But if you bring in Adam Thielen, you have to use him in some kind of capacity. He's not gonna want to come here and just be like a decoy.
Well, that's what I would say. Like, someone was asking me yesterday, and I said, well, if I was him, I'd go to, like, Buffalo, where they need help, right? Or back to Carolina.
Yeah, go back to Carolina.
Right, I would see that. I'm not sure I'm coming to Jacksonville. Where am I playing?
See, but I could see it if not Tyson, if Parker Washington's actually hurt.
Okay. Well,
like, if he's a little banged up now for a couple weeks, then by all means, bring in a dependable slot guy. And if anything has showed you, bringing in veterans like a Jacoby Myers has only helped this room out, it seems like.
Yeah. Well, and by the way, he would understand at least some of the things of this offense being up in Minnesota.
True.
Right? Mm-hmm. I guess I wouldn't rule it out. I'm just not telling you I'd be overly excited. But I think what I did think about is the way Myers has helped Trevor and be so trustworthy there. I think Thielen could do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he could do that. Like, he's such a pro.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I mean, like I said, if Washington's out for any extended period of time, which we haven't really heard anything yet, then by all means, bring in Adam Thielen and let him do his thing.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with that. Something to watch, obviously, in the next couple of days. Brent and Austen Show, Action Sports Jax 24/7 Network. We'll take you to Gainesville. We will talk a little bit about Travis Hunter. We've forgotten that storyline. And really, this draft class that the Jags aren't getting a ton from, but are getting some from, but not a ton from. And how does that set things up for down the road here in Jacksonville? We'll talk a little bit about that in the 11 o'clock hour, plus more to come, including, are you going to have a Pro Bowler here in Jacksonville? Come on, fans, vote him in. I mean, NFL fans, not Jags fans. I'm sure the Jags fans are voting. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Greg Mackey from Cycles of Jacksonville. Whether you're looking for a side-by-side, ATV, motorcycle, or scooter, we have what you need.
Get a Moto Guzzi Stone Corsa for just $235 a month, or a Triumph Trident for as low as $207 a month, or the popular Honda Rebel 1100 DCT starting at a low $204 a month.
Stop by and choose your adventure from all of our great brands, only at Cycles of Jacksonville on Atlantic Boulevard. Family owned and operated since 1983.
Hello, I'm Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Since 2003, our firm has fought exclusively for the rights of men in family law. Divorce, modification of child support, alimony, custody, and more, all for men. A father is vitally important to a child's life, and being a man is not a reason to pay more in child support or alimony. I'm a single father. I get it. If you have a divorce or other family law issue, contact Kenny Lay & Associates at divorcemenonly.com.
We've been telling you about the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network for over a year now. How to find it, what to see. Simply put, it's TV online. Local sports content all day, every day. Just like this.
Did you always want to make history? Like, think that big, or just say, hey, I want to play in the NFL?
I always say I want to play in the NFL.
That's it back to her left side, takes a shot, and into the back of the net.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh, my goodness.
What a pass.
And they have been. We've been talking, we've been articulating.
I did have a sense that they wanted to be bold, that they wanted to make a splash.
Content you won't find on TV. Find it on actionsportsjax.com and just sit back and watch local sports all day on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
How do we make Mason's famous lobster rolls? It's simple. We get up before dawn, head into the open waters of Maine, haul in our traps by hand, and send only the best straight to our restaurants, where we add warm butter or chilled mayo with a squeeze of lemon and pile it on a toasted split-top roll, just like it's been done for nearly a century. That's the recipe for Mason's famous lobster rolls.
What's been going on?
We're both dealing with a lot of guilt right now.
Can't sleep, can't eat. You see that brand new Hyundai Santa Fe? We only paid $100 for it.
Looks like we're out of time. Breathing exercises. Inhale, exhale.
Enjoy the new car.
Okay, thanks.
Deal so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get a Hyundai Santa Fe with 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days, or get $3,500 bonus cash. Hurry in.
What a throw! Touchdown, Jaguars!
We're coming for you.
They're going to get him on the ground, and that's going to end the ball game.
We show no mercy. Lawrence looking deep in the end zone. Touchdown!
Duval! ETN is going to take it all the way!
Right here on CBS 47.
CBS 47.
Right here.
Your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And the Jaguars strike first.
Go Jags.
You have the opportunity to explore what you might want to do with your life.
There's so many opportunities here that it can spark interest that you didn't even know you had.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University. Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak Leaf High School. Tony Mazzio, Sandwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Colts Hilly, Hilliard High School. Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austin Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Well, there they are. Steve Spurrier, Urban Meyer, Jon Sumrall. What are you laughing at?
It just makes me laugh sometimes how much these guys are immortalized.
Oh, why wouldn't they be? Well, to be honest with you, Spurrier is very immortalized. Urban, I think that's an interesting part of the story. He really hasn't been.
Right.
Until, I feel like just now. I feel like we're seeing it.
Well, I feel like it's been so bad there where it's like, oh, hey, remember when we were actually good with Urban Meyer? Let's bring him back and celebrate him a little more.
Well, he just went into the Ring of Honor 2 weeks ago. So, that was part of it. But I do think, there's this welcome back part. For him to be there with a coach being announced, for him to, I think I've seen him on some things going into the coaching search, for him to really be pumping up Florida the way it is, almost in a Spurrier kind of way, it's like they finally have welcomed Urban back. I used to say this all the time for a long time. I didn't understand completely. I understood a little bit, but why the Gators fans didn't just, celebrate Urban more. He won 2 national titles. It's unbelievable. He won 2 national titles, but they were mad at him for leaving the way he left. And also, this is the real reason I believe they didn't want to do that, is because they sucked after he left. Of course. Yeah. It's different at Ohio State. He left under goofy circumstances at Ohio State, too. But you know what? Ryan Day continued to win. The Gators didn't. And so I really think that was the disconnect more than anything else. Urban obviously is Urban anyway. He's not the most lovable guy in character. So I think it's really interesting that now some 15 years later, it's okay. He's actually come back in the last few years. I think he might have done the 2 bits thing. And then he might have done that. But then also,
2 bits.
Or maybe he was just out there for something else. I can't remember, but he got there was a time he got introduced and it was kind of half booze. And that was somewhat recent, if I remember correctly. But now it seems like it's okay. It's okay to embrace Urban. He's not anywhere, not in Jacksonville, he's just on TV. And they can finally embrace Urban Meyer. And to be there yesterday, I thought that was pretty significant.
Do you think he's more loved now in Ohio State or in Florida?
I think he'll always be more loved at Ohio State.
Hamby?
I think he's more beloved. I think it's in Gainesville.
Really?
I don't think Ohio State's all that attached to him because Ryan Day.
Yeah, it was kind of like an easy segue, right?
Now that Ryan Day has won a title, they're like, yeah, I mean, Urban was great, but he made our university look bad, which Florida he did too. Don't get me wrong, but
and those Florida teams seem to stick out more than those Ohio State teams.
Yes,
Ryan Day
when Florida thinks of their glory years, the large majority of the people still think Urban. I don't think a lot of people of Ohio State think glory years. They think Urban.
Yeah, you got me thinking about it. I just feel like until yesterday, I didn't feel like he was celebrated at Florida at all. And not really yesterday, but you get my point. Like, very recent. And it was...
They don't miss him, but they miss his teams.
Well, of course.
But I still think...
Course.
See, I don't know, because it's hard for me to say because I don't speak on behalf of Florida Gator fans, but I do feel like the more that time has gone on, the more Urban Meyer is now appreciated for what he did at Florida.
Well, yeah, I would agree with that, but I do think, that didn't even start to turn until, the last 3 years. I think they were like, screw you, Urban, 5 years ago. A lot of Gator fans. I could be wrong, but I feel like that was the temperament.
And I feel like in Ohio State, it's more of just like,
but are they screw you at all?
But it's like now we're still winning. So what?
Are they? But I don't think there's any haste about Urban at all at Ohio State. Is there?
There can't be because he left them in good hands.
He did.
Yeah, the transition was so easy where it's like you appreciated what Urban was. So it's really just, do you appreciate someone for leaving the program in good hands, or do you appreciate someone for bringing you championships and then it going so bad?
So here's the deal. At Florida, he went 65-15, won 2 national titles, 36-12 in conference play in the SEC. He's 83-9, so 65-15, 83-9 at Ohio State, 36-12 at Florida in the conference, 54-4 in the Big Ten, and I believe he kicked Michigan's ass a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, and obviously he did the same with Georgia and everywhere else. So, I feel like it was a lot more messy when he left Florida than it was when he left Ohio State to begin with, even the way he looked like he was going to die on the sideline at Ohio State. It almost felt a little, at the time, no accusations here, manufactured when he left Florida. Now, I think in hindsight, all that stuff, started to come out a little bit more even at Ohio State. But to see him run, that's the other big thing here, right? It's not like he ran from Ohio State to another team. He ran from Florida, essentially, took a year off and went to Ohio State. So he's back at it. I just think it's a fascinating deal, man. I've always thought it was fascinating. Even forget the Jags part of Urban Meyer. I just think from a college standpoint, it took this long for Gator fans really to realize he's legendary in Gainesville or appreciate his legendary status in Gainesville to win 2 national titles in 6 years and do what they did. And I think maybe now is that realization a little bit, but I think even to welcome him back, I think that's why you haven't seen him there quite a bit, because I think they were a little nervous about the reactions they'd get from the home crowd. So pretty wild. As for Jon Sumrall, did you watch the presser, Hamby?
Yes.
What'd you make of it?
Yeah, I think he won. That's no surprise. Some interesting answers to, I liked his honesty of, coming from the G5. It's you could tell that he wanted to distance himself, obviously, from Billy, but obviously didn't want to throw any shade at all. He definitely catered to the crowd. It was almost a little WWE-esque. He's like, play the hits.
Oh, right out of the gates, right? Yeah. On the Lane Kiffin.
I saw him coming off the plane, and he was just doing the Gator shop and everything, coming down the plane when he got in. All right, dude.
He knows how to play it up. He doesn't seem like a personality guy, so I thought he showed a little bit more personality than I expected.
Yeah.
But I also think, it's not super comfortable for him.
Right.
I think he's a football guy. He's not a quirky guy.
Sure.
Like Spurrier's quirky.
Yeah,
and that's what, and Lane Kiffin's quirky. Like that's what the Gator fans were kind of going to get. They got a football guy, which they might have got more of an Urban. I mean, Urban's got his own quirks as well, but Urban's also just like football guy, not soundbite guy. Right? Spurrier was soundbite guy, football guy, quirky guy, all of it.
Yep.
Lane's the same way. I really don't think Urban was ever a soundbite guy. And that's okay. Like that won.
Yeah.
So you hope he's more of that ilk. Because I don't think Sumrall's going to be a soundbite guy. I know you played up we played up the Sumrall bite about Tulane recently where he said we shouldn't even be in the top 25. He might give you one here or there. But that's coming from a football standpoint more than a personality standpoint.
Sure.
I think. You got some of his greatest hits from yesterday?
Yeah, I don't know about greatest hits. These weren't necessarily the headlines, but just some interesting answers. A couple edited together here.
And then as you put your staff together, how do you strike a balance between having enough people that you can trust and not having too many friends on staff?
Well, I don't hire my friends. Honestly, when I took my first head coaching job, I lost some friends maybe, or at least for a little while. They were like, I thought we were buddies. I'm like, we are. That doesn't mean you're the right fit here. My job, anywhere I'm at a place, and I want to be at Florida for a really long time. I didn't say that, but I'd like to coach here forever. I didn't take this job. I took this job because, man, this is the job I want to be at for a long time. But I don't hire a staff off of who are my buddies. I hire a staff based upon what is the absolute best group of people we can put together to serve and develop our players and win championships at that place. Every place is different. When I walk into a new place, the first thing I do is I assess what's there. There will be some folks that stay. Then I may bring a few that have been around me. And there's going to be some people that haven't been here and haven't been with me that need to be added to help us get the best group of people together to win championships and serve our players.
A lot was made about the coaching search in general here. I think some fans were maybe even concerned about a group of 5 head coach coming in.
Yeah.
What gives you maybe the conviction that you're the right guy for the job and your message for the fan base that you can win a championship here?
Yeah, no two people are the same, okay? And Coach Meyer, you coached G5 football, I think, right? Yeah, Kurt Signetti coached G5, I think. I actually coached against Kurt some. No two people are the same. Just because you're a reporter, I may have had an interaction with another reporter and not liked it, doesn't mean I'm going to judge you that way. Judge me for who I am. I'm a winner. We're going to win. And just give me a shot. Believe in me. Here's the deal. I need everybody pulling the rope the same direction. Because if anybody's pulling the other direction, it don't make the job easier. It makes it harder. If we're all Gators, we all want to win, let's do this together. You want to go fast, go alone. You want to go far, go together. Let's go together. Yeah, Dave and I never worked together or anything. I got a lot of respect for Dave. He's obviously been an NFL general manager. It's a pretty big title, big role, impressive resume. Have several people that know Dave and have worked with Dave or encountered Dave professionally, and all of the feedback I got was off the charts good. We got a chance to visit over a couple hours through this process of me deciding to do this, and I was really encouraged. I think with the model we're in now, it's not going to be a deal where Dave just goes out and gets players, and I hope it works out. We got good players. I'm going to be very involved. We're going to be a partnership, and we're going to be in lockstep on how we put together our roster. But I also think the head football coach, you can get pulled a lot of different directions now. My number one job, and I have the sign in my office at Tulane. It wasn't there when I got there. I had them put it up. But I have a sign as I walk out. I've got basically a show office and a real office in the back where I work. In the real office in the back, when I walk out of that door, I have a sign up that says, coach the team. My number one job is to coach the team. And so while maybe future Gators matter to me, current Gators matter more. I'm going to give more to the guys in the back of the room that are on our football team than I'm going to give anybody that could become on our team. So I'll recruit with my hair on fire. I'll recruit all the time. Like I said, I FaceTimed 10, 11 guys last night. I'm going to FaceTime the rest of them tonight. I'm constantly recruiting. But at the same time, man, the lives that have the opportunity to impact the most are the ones that are on our team. And so having someone like Dave, who's got his experience, his expertise, his knowledge, his skill set, man, it fires me up because it allows me to be the best I can be at my main job, which is coach the team.
There's a lot of good stuff in there. It's interesting here. You listen to him like that and those kind of chunks, and he comes across to me like a strength and conditioning coach. Like it's like, and you don't usually get that
meatheadish
with
a
head
little
coach.
bit.
Yeah, but people would label that, but in a good, like I think that's a derogatory way to kind of say it. But I understand what you're saying, and I think he's a football guy. Like again, this is my point. My point is he's not. I'm going to win the press conference, soundbite. Put a mic in front of my face. He doesn't care about any of that. I think he's more urban in the sense of he understands all that goes into it, but he's really probably great motivator, really X's and O guy, and like he's probably not the most fun guy to be around day in, day out because he's so damn locked in on all that stuff while Lane Kiffin's going to yoga class.
Do you guys know who like Jocko is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Amber, you know who Jocko is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I get like kind of like that whole tree of like an influencer, like a masculine, like, no fluff, just like do the work type of guy. Kind of like you would say like a physical trainer, I guess you would say, Brent. Like, I think that's like, I liked it. I like the press conference. I think it's an energy. Now, obviously, you have to perform on the field and everything, but like I think for an introduction, I wasn't mad at it.
No, I thought he did a great job. I think it's. I loved what he said early on, and somebody told me this a long time ago, and I thought it was great. Like, think about this in your line of work. If you own a business specifically, maybe if you're in a position of leadership in some way, shape, or form, and what he said about his staff, he's like, I'm gonna hire my friends because. Like someone presented me this like a decade ago, and they're like, okay, if you were to hire somebody, what kind of qualities would they have? And most of the time, you would describe yourself because you're trying to describe what you think you're good at or whatever else. Well, it's almost just the opposite. You're going to be around some like-minded people, but you also want them to fill in the gaps that you don't. Like maybe us on this show. Like we're not a lot alike in many respects. So like that's what he wants on his staff. I think what he said there was awesome. Mm-hmm. You're talking in a world like of people just do people favors and you stay in your network and everything else. It's like, well, no, we're going to go find out what the fit is. Like to me, that was the best thing that he said.
Oh, it was amazing. Like I don't hire my friends.
Yeah. That's a great soundbite.
Meanwhile, Doug Peterson's like, you don't? You don't? See his ring?
That's right.
You don't?
But that world operates that way, right? Yeah. This whole coaching world operates that way. So I really like what he said there. We'll see if he does it. But, I mean, I like what he said there, and I think that is pretty wild. And the other thing, if you kept going in that news conference, like you'd hear process. It's wild. All these young guys that have come up, and I say young guys, 40 and under, they have really adapted that. Like you mentioned Jocko, right? Like they've learned the way to do things. Mm-hmm. And those ways are almost cliche now. Like you hear every coach talk about process. More than you did, I think, 20 years ago or 15 years ago. But all these young guys talk process. We can't control the results. Process. And I think that's just the way they've been trained. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think they're really good coaches in this respect. But, yeah, it's the Jocko thing's funny you bring up because the Jocko deal was the Raiders game specifically in 2022 when the Jags came back. Mm-hmm. And Dewey Wingard was on the sideline saying, good.
Whenever he faced adversity.
Good. Yeah. That was that whole thing. Yeah. And he shed a light on that. They would watch that Saturday night before they watched Jocko.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, I've used it so many times.
Have you?
Lost a parlay. Good. Didn't want my money. Lost a dog in a divorce. Good. Don't have to buy food anymore. Good.
Well, that actually might be true.
Good. Yeah, man. Have you ever heard that, Hamby?
There are some good things about divorce, man. I do not have to have my kid for a couple of days.
Hamby, have you heard the whole good speech where if something happens? Yeah.
Kenny Lane
Good.
Associates.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's pouring
life
rain.
Advice for me is brought to you by Kenny Lane Associates.
There you go.
MentallyFamilyLonely.com.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's pouring rain outside. Don't have an umbrella? Good. Soaking with this hoodie. Good. Yeah, man. That's the Jocko
I do
philosophy.
like it.
Yeah.
But that's where they're from. Like this whole tree of coaches is kind of from. And I don't know if that changed. Like I don't know if you were a coach in 1960, in 1970, 1980, and you were learning from people in that, which you probably still carry over a lot of different traits. But as you've morphed and society has morphed and everything else, I just feel like the inspirational speaker, right? That note, that quote. It's not just Lombardi anymore. It's guys like Jocko and other people that now you pull from.
It's trying to find a way to get the best out of people, but like still finding that respect factor. Like you're far from the days of Bear Bryant giving everybody a cup of orange juice and a salt tablet and said, "Guess what? We're practicing that Texas heat for 5 hours.
Yeah,
we'll see you guys later if you can't make it." Like you can't do that anymore.
That's
but
right.
Like this is almost like the modern day. Like they call them the Junction Boys. Was it?
Yeah.
With Bear Bryant. Yeah, it's kind of like the modern day Junction Boys kind of philosophy, where it's like. It's okay to still be tough and accountable and everything, but we had to keep within reason.
Well, there's a reason. Like John Gordon from Jacksonville, he speaks to all these teams. That he's the guy. Josh Hines Allen reads books, 3 of them a year that he's stuck on. Like that's how people now stay, I guess, where their feet are. Which is the name of another one. But like those are the things you hear more than I want to run through that brick wall.
Sure,
right? There's that. It's an interesting balance now. And that's, again, I think a societal turn just as much as anything else.
Kirby Smart in Georgia getting a phone call from the police. Good.
Oh, gosh.
Good. What was that? 50 miles per hour? Good. 55 miles per hour? 150 miles per hour. The speed good.
Oh, no.
Good. We have Alabama this weekend. Good. What's up, Hamby? You all right?
Yeah.
Come on, man. I throw one in there. Hey, I'm good for one a day. So is Brent. Brent's been getting on it. I've been chilling.
Hard not to see it. It just is eye-popping now. Every time it's just like it stops you in your tracks. Every time you see it. Hey, one quick thought about, actually, we didn't get to yesterday since we're on college football before we hit a break. Is it good? Or would you want to play in the SEC championship if you're Georgia or Alabama?
No.
Right? That's pretty common refrain.
I mean, yeah, it sucks to admit because you sound spoiled. But yeah, I don't see any advantage.
Because here's the thing: if Alabama loses this game, they're out, right? Or not?
They could be out.
They could be.
They could be, but I don't think the committee really penalizes if you're in and losing this game.
I know, but they are fringe already.
Okay, so this is the point.
It could depend on how the game looks.
If Bama, okay, well, that's a good point. But if Bama loses for whatever reason and it doesn't look good and they're knocked out of the playoff contention,
yeah, why would you ever want to be?
Then why would you? Then what? Why would you ever want to play in the playoff? Like if I'm a team, I'd be like, no, that's okay. I'll forfeit. Because back in the day, the SEC championship was everything. Right? Meant everything. Like you hang the banner and everything.
Absolutely.
Nobody. I mean,
punched your ticket.
You punched your ticket. Yeah. Now it's like,
Well, so I guess I would just ask this: 2 things. If Georgia loses, should they not get a first round bye?
Oh,
the best team in the SEC. Well,
if they lose,
okay. But here's the thing. So then we can give Alabama in the first round bye?
No, not necessarily. You could
you give it to A&M.
But right now, what are they ranked? Is Georgia ranked like 3rd?
Yes, now because A&M lost, we were 5.
The best team in the SEC will get a bye. If Georgia loses a close battle, because once again, if we're not going to take into account you can't vault them for the championship, then Georgia still gets the first round bye over Texas A&M.
All right. So if Alabama gets beat 34-10, should they still be in the playoff?
Okay, well, here's where I'm going to come from. I still think so because I think they're one of the best 12 teams in the country. So, yes, I still think they should be in the playoff.
Hamby?
I would say so.
So, and here's what you have behind those guys, by the way. BYU, Vanderbilt, Miami, Texas. Kind of stops right there. That would be the conversation. Mm-hmm. It would be BYU, which I don't think would win that conversation most of the time. But Alabama would have 3 losses, and BYU has 1.
Yeah.
And they win the Big 12, right?
They could.
No, they're in the Big 12? Yeah, Big 12.
Yeah.
And Vanderbilt obviously is a kind of the sexy team in a weird way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then there's Miami, who you're having this discussion with, but I don't think they're better than Alabama, and that's an easier case to be made, I think. I don't think Miami has a case over Alabama. But then there's the whole Texas conversation about, okay, they lost to Ohio State, they lost to Georgia. They just beat Texas A&M.
And Oklahoma.
So do they have a case over Alabama? But Alabama has a lot of top 25 wins, too.
Sarkisian's doing a heck of a job trying to lobby his way in. Any chance he gets.
Well, and Texas is a big name.
Of course.
Sure.
So,
I mean, I think Texas is one of the top 12 teams in college. I do. But
I'm starting to sound like an SEC homer over there.
Who would you kick out? Would you kick out Notre Dame?
No, you can't. No, I mean, who give me some teams. I don't know who else.
I mean, really, the only like Alabama, if they were to lose, Notre Dame, and then outside of that, you can't kick anybody else. I think that's 0 or 1 loss.
It'd either be
Oklahoma or Notre Dame or Alabama.
I think it'd be depending on Oklahoma. I'm not sold on either. I would rather have Texas in over Oklahoma.
Oklahoma beat them,
but Oklahoma beat them.
They beat Texas.
Yeah, and they have 1 less loss.
Okay.
So there's no chance of that.
Okay.
And Alabama beat Texas. Did Alabama play Texas?
No.
Okay, so that's the one. So Alabama would have 3 losses, and Texas would have 3 losses.
Yes.
Are you sure Oklahoma beat Texas beat Oklahoma 23-6? Didn't they?
Isn't that what we just said?
No, you said Oklahoma beat Texas.
No.
Texas curb stomped
that
Oklahoma.
Must have been some
Texas 3 losses is what? Ohio State,
Georgia, and Florida.
Oh, my bad. Florida.
Because they had the special teams touchdown and Arch Manning. Okay, yeah.
But Texas decisively beat Oklahoma.
They did.
That's when Mater or whatever came back.
Right.
Yeah. So okay. So that, but Oklahoma's up at number 8.
Yeah.
Okay, and Texas curb stomped them. So.
I mean, you could say, hey, if you want. I mean, there are SEC homers that are saying, well, as much as we like Ole Miss right now, Texas has a better shot to win it all than Ole Miss does.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
So put Texas in above Ole Miss.
By the way, Oklahoma lost to Texas and Ole Miss, so it's not like they're awful losses. They did beat Michigan earlier in the year. Auburn was ranked when they beat them, and then outside of that, they beat Tennessee and they beat Alabama on the road, and also a ranked Missouri team, and just beat LSU. So, I mean, I think Oklahoma is deserving to be in. The Texas-Oklahoma, Alabama thing, especially if Alabama loses, is in my opinion, a significant conversation.
Yeah. Oklahoma's that team where nobody necessarily thinks they can win it all, but also nobody wants to get in a rock fight with them.
Yeah.
Because they legit, it's the second best defense in the country. It's Ohio State, then them, and nobody really is close.
Who's fighting with rocks?
What?
Who's fighting with rocks? What is a rock fight?
Don't say that in an NFL game in Tennessee.
That's what I'm saying. I've never heard rock fight. I like it.
You haven't heard rock fight?
Rock fight?
Yeah, kind of like a pillow fight.
But you're just throwing rocks at each other?
Oh, the rock fight is really a low-scoring game.
Oh, seriously?
Like a grinded-out game.
This is new. I've never.
Nobody wants to get in
the
a
pillow
rock
fight is really
with,
2 terrible teams.
Okay.
I should say, but
snowball fight, rock. I got it, man.
There's not any team in the country that has enough confidence.
Gotcha.
That they need to score 28 points to beat Oklahoma, they can.
Okay, yeah. I got you. So you don't
ugly.
want to see it. It could be a rock fight.
Which is crazy.
Do you know what I say to rock fights? Good.
Which is crazy considering Oklahoma couldn't stop anyone for 20 years.
Yeah. it is true. Finally got Venables.
All right, let's take a break. Brent and Austen Show, Action Sports Jax 24/7 Network. A little more back to the NFL. And Travis Hunter. Do you miss Travis Hunter? Did the Jags miss Travis Hunter? What does it mean for their draft class going forward? Really kind of a weird place in the calendar, I think, to take a peek toward next year. But I think it's interesting to see what the Jags are going to do over the next month in terms of on the field, but in the next few months off the field with their roster.
Shock your mock. Here we go. We're getting started early. We're literally
first
place in the division, and we're going shock your mock.
Brent and Austin back at it again.
But I think it's a good time because people are in a good mood to talk about how you feel about the roster moving forward. I'll take a break. Brent and Austin Show, Action Sports Jax 24/7 Network. Hey, don't forget to get to bestbetjax.com and check out all the things they have going on at Orange Park, St. Augustine, Monument Road as well. Just in time for the holiday season. Have your holiday party gathering, or you can gather, watch some football, play some table games, play some poker, eat, drink, be merry. bestbetjax.com. When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, Nobody but Nimnicht, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at nimnichtbuickgmc.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnicht, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnicht Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnicht has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness. And most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnicht. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnicht. GMC. We are professional grade.
There's a saying in sports, you can't win them all, but you can win a lot with good folks on your team. Like that one painter, First Coast. It's tough to beat the sun in Florida, so your home fades. It's tough to beat that HOA when they come calling. Beat the sun, beat the HOA with that one painter, First Coast. And it's a good time to do it. Less rain to work around, and painting in mild temperatures is perfect. After all, the paint bonds to the surface so much better. Give that one painter First Coast a call at 904-417-3557 or look them up at first-coast.thatonepainter.com. Fast estimate, guidance on color and HOA requirements, and the highest quality job you'll find anywhere. Be a big winner in your neighborhood with that one painter First Coast on your team.
It's one of the hot spots in the area.
Welcome you to String Sports Brewery out at the beach. Big crowd on hand tonight. The fans are here.
And now the newest hot spot at the beach is open. String Sports Brewery in Jax Beach has opened its doors with rave reviews.
We're going to be fans forever.
Cozy up to the bar. Grab a seat in the sports-themed restaurant, or grab a seat outside and feel that breeze coming off the beach as the weather warms. Just like the original location in Springfield, try the popular beer menu and come for lunch or dinner too, because the food is fantastic.
We got a special guest in the house. He's happy. He's feeling good. He's Trayvon Walker.
It's where we hosted Jags Report Live in the football season, and the String Sports Brewery staff can't wait to host you. Hey, welcome back here to String Sports Brewery. And if you haven't checked out the new location in Jax Beach, you got to do it. String Sports Brewery, now with 2 locations in Springfield and now open in Jax Beach on Penman Road.
Hi, I'm Greg Mackey from Cycles of Jacksonville. Whether you're looking for a side-by-side, ATV, motorcycle, or scooter, Honda has what you need.
The Honda Talon. Ultimate performance meets family-friendly fun. Prices starting at $363 a month. Or the sporty Honda CBR 650 starting at an affordable $204 a month.
Stop by and choose your adventure from a full line of Honda products. Only at Cycles of Jacksonville on Atlantic Boulevard. Family owned and operated since 1983.
Hello, I'm Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Since 2003, our firm has fought exclusively for the rights of men in family law. Divorce, modification of child support, alimony, custody, and more, all for men. A father is vitally important to a child's life, and being a man is not a reason to pay more in child support or alimony. I'm a single father. I get it. If you have a divorce or other family law issue, contact Kenny Lay & Associates at divorcemenonly.com.
CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing is taking their 75-plus years of expertise and expanding to CGC Home Services. Water treatment and plumbing is still a big part of what they do, and now they can do even more for you. Home services like kitchen and bathroom remodeling, showers, sinks, faucets, toilet repair, backflow testing, and the list keeps going. Find all they can do at cgchomeservices.com or give them a call, 904-298-7052. It's a new look and a new name with the same expertise. They've been serving homes like yours since 1946. CGC Home Services, right here in Jacksonville off St. John's Bluff Road, 904-298-7052. And visit cgchomeservices.com. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austin Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
All right, should I change this game at all for this week? We've got the power, potentially. Not for this week. In 2 weeks, the Jags will play the Jets, and we'll have that game for you on CBS. And then at 4 o'clock, we could go Green Bay, Denver, or Indy, Seattle.
Okay, my bad. I saw the comments. I started laughing a little bit. Say it one more time.
4 o'clock game, Green Bay at Denver.
Okay.
Or Indy, Seattle.
Ooh.
Right now, we've got Indy, Seattle, so we could keep it.
And what month? This is next week?
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday. I mean, I feel like
actually the better rating will be Green Bay, Denver in a way because of Green Bay.
Yeah,
but I also think for us around here, you're going to be scoreboard watching.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
And you almost can root for Seattle. You'll be really pulling for Seattle in that game.
Well,
I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah, but would you worry about Denver though too in terms of AFC?
Yeah, it's interesting because you do play them the following week.
Yeah,
but I also think no. Like, I don't really think people are going to be. I think people will be more. I think Jags fans would rather see
the Colts.
Indy. I think football fans would rather see Green Bay, Denver.
Yeah, I think it makes more sense for the Jaguars fans. I mean, to watch the Colts game.
Yeah.
So yeah,
tough one. That's a tough pick.
I feel like you can't lose either way.
Oh, by the way, I do want to update you guys. I did get an email last night after Jags Report Live. Brent, I must say I'm impressed. I'm watching your Monday night show, and I heard you pronounce Titans correctly. Thank you. Tired of people trying to change our language when it's fine as it is. Good job.
Was this the same guy, by the way, or not?
That's the same guy.
Who is this?
The same guy that called me a dork.
Can we interview him,
kids?
please?
I read that to my kids, and they loved it. That I got called a dork.
Can we interview this guy? Can we bring him on the show?
I could ask him.
I just want to see, like, hey, man, what goes through your head? You know?
Yeah. Some people really do get bothered and by the lack of grammar used, especially on TV, which I kind of get. And I'm not a wordsmith by any means, and don't pretend to be. And I do try to. Like, there are some things that I'll try to catch. I think one of the most common things is like, let me try to get an example. It's like it's and there.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So, like, you'll be like, Jacksonville won its game. Right? It's the way to say it.
That's technically correct, yes.
But Jaguars won their game.
Right.
Right? Well, a lot of times, and we make this mistake because I see it a lot in our script. Like, if I'm not writing it, but I'll even correct it in real time. That I try to correct that one in real time. Because a lot of times it'll be Jacksonville won their game. And that's not right.
Really?
Yeah, it should be Jacksonville won its game.
Because Jacksonville is not
plural
individual players.
Right. And Jaguars won their game is correct.
But can't you refer to Jacksonville as the team as it is the players?
Not by the English language, I don't think.
Yeah,
no.
not technically.
Change it.
If you wanted to be 100% technical, the Jaguars are the organization, which you could say is it's as well.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Jaguars, yeah.
You would have to say,
and that might not have been a great example that I just gave.
Well,
yeah,
but that's
now we're going back and forth. You started, Brent? Go ahead, Hamby. Go ahead.
Yeah, because the Jaguars refer to the organization, the team. Both those are singular. That would be more it's than there.
But if someone was going to say, who are you guys playing this week? And I say, we're playing Indianapolis. And then my friend asked me what happened in that game. I go, oh, yeah, Indy lost. Like, Indy lost their game. That's not correct?
No.
Indy lost its game.
Indy lost its game.
But I'm referring to Indy as the Colts.
No, you're referring to Indy as Indy.
Yeah, you're referring to the town.
No, I'm referring to the team. Like, if someone's going to ask me what happened in the game, I'm going to say Indy lost their game. That's referring to the Colts.
But Indy's a single, like, to Hamby's point, Indy's a singular entity, I think, in this context.
Yes.
That's why the Colts, like, you could probably get away with it in that sense.
Okay.
But you're really more sounds plural,
but
right?
Then
you're talking about.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
But then I was going to say, like, then why do the Pacers on their jerseys it says Indy? Like, for like their City Connect jerseys?
Oh, really?
Instead of saying the Pacers, it says Indy. That's a good point, too. Well, yeah, I mean...
Listen, man, we're trying to get a score on an SAT here. All right? This is the stuff I got to deal with, Mr. Hugo. You You calling me out for 2 months about not paying off my bet.
As he should have.
And things like this. Just trying to get better. And obviously, this emailer thought I did.
The same
last
guy.
night. How do you pronounce Titans wrong? I don't know, but I did apparently. I didn't say the
Indy is
T
not.
enough.
It's a T. Okay, we're done with this.
Austin is not right
He's
here.
not right.
I am.
No, he's not.
No, you're not.
Because I'm
He's
referring
not
to
right.
Indy as the team.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's still it. If it's Indy.
Then why do the Pacers put Indy on their jerseys?
You're getting too caught up on the jerseys, brother.
But that's their logo. Like that's
Well, the
who
Red
they
Sox
refer
wear
to.
Boston sometimes.
Let's go from that to Washington and talk about their quarterback.
Because I don't understand it. But I don't.
Who's playing quarterback for for Washington
Hugo's
right
right.
now?
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota.
So I missed this whole thing.
Tirico and Collinsworth just decided that for 15 years we've been pronouncing Mariota's name wrong, and it was insane. It was every single time they put so much emphasis on the T. It was Marcus Mariota every time.
So you think he asked him?
I don't know, but it wasn't just Tirico. It was Collinsworth too.
Okay, because like when I pronounce Marcus, it's almost like D. I was like,
Yeah, it's Marcus Mariota.
Well, I do think that's what the guy
Mariota.
was saying about me and the Titans. I might be like a Titan. You can pronounce that T as a D sometimes. But, yeah, I don't understand the Mariota thing because...
Did you hear it?
No, I really didn't. I was watching the game, but I didn't listen to the game. Or at least that closely. So I never caught that. I just saw people saying it the next day. And I think even if it's now supposed to be pronounced Mariota, I don't think you do it. Because I also just, it's like, come on, man, whatever's been conversational for, like you said, 15 years.
Yeah, since the guy was 18 years old.
Like, that's where I believe, and again, I think you want to give reverence if that's the way Marcus wants it pronounced.
You would have known by now.
I would think you would have, yeah.
The guy's been
I
a
would
starting
think you would
quarterback
know
for
by
so
now.
long.
But if all of a sudden you're doing that, to me, this is where in broadcasting specifically, you come off as like, yeah, either distracting or smarter than everybody else. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure you really want that. Like, I'm not sure that's a good way to go. I think that's usually a turnoff for viewers and fans.
Yeah.
To kind of be showcased as, hey, I'm smarter than you.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm all for pronouncing people's names right, even though I can't do it with that wide receiver in Tampa. Now, if you play for
that hard.
If you play for the Jaguars, I'd be more down. But yeah, it's not hard at all actually. But I just can't do it. Yeah, I mean, but I guess when you're on the national television, like you gotta make sure it's right. Like you're making the big bucks for a reason. So do your due diligence.
Yeah. This is I run into this a little bit even now with everybody adding their junior or senior to the name, and some people will really like. I don't do that still to Jags players. Like I never call, like I don't call Travis. Isn't it Travis Etienne Jr.?
Yeah.
Like I don't say that.
I don't say
that at all. And he hasn't yelled at me yet about it.
Well,
so maybe he's not listening.
BJ Green II.
Yeah, don't do that one either. Like, I just don't know if that stuff like, do we do that with anybody?
We did it with Griffey.
We did it with Griffey.
Ken Griffey Jr.
But I also think Austin,
blows off the tongue,
Austin, one of the reasons I think we did that is because his dad was actually still playing.
Yeah, you had to differentiate him.
Yeah, but I didn't. When I was a kid, I didn't know that.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying, I think that's why it stuck.
Okay.
Yeah. But is anybody else do that?
I mean, well, Dale Earnhart, but is obviously his
same
dad.
Thing. Same type of thing. I almost feel like that dad or whatever has to be still active at the same time, so you do differentiate, and then that's when it sticks. In those two instances, I don't know if there are other instances like that. But I really don't think we have a lot of it. Z. Fortner says, I don't say Heinz Allen. I get caught up almost not saying it sometimes. I have to remember to say it because we called him Josh Allen for so long.
Well, I was calling him Joshua too for a while. Joshua Hines.
You were calling him.
Brent made fun of me for
You
it.
were really being respectful.
Well, because like that's what he is on Twitter. I was trying to respect the name.
Yeah, he hasn't said anything about Joshua, and I haven't really asked him, so maybe I should.
He plays for a team that I cover.
Yeah, if I start calling him Joshua, then you know he wanted it.
He plays for Jacksonville. If I cover Jacksonville, I'm going to cover.
So, yeah, pretty wild how some of that happens. All right, real quick, Travis Hunter.
Forgot about him.
Is that a bad thing? Okay. Obviously, it's not a good thing. But is it necessarily the worst thing that he's not in the conversation right now? Like, we talked about it yesterday. Do you want the ladder of him being on WWE and all over Twitch streams and out clubbing and all this stuff?
No, I don't want all that. I really don't. I think we'd be very critical of that. I think it's an interesting way to frame it, though, is almost like, oh, yeah, Travis Hunter's not playing. And to me, that says a little something about how impactful he was in the first half of the season when he did play. And I'm not trying to knock him here, but I think there were we thought it was about to bubble and about to go. And that was in the game he got hurt. Oh, no, I mean the week after he got the practice that he got hurt. So that was the Rams game in London. And then there were some moments that you were like, hey, okay, this is good. But I think the idea that it wasn't like he was lighting it up and we still really didn't know his role makes you almost not miss it.
Yeah, I mean, the way that he went out left it really open-ended to what it's going to look like next year. Because we didn't even get to see the full capacity of Travis Hunter. We saw glimpses of him on offense and defense and, the rotation and everything, but we didn't see, like, the final verdict of what it was supposed to be. And now comes and once again, this is the storyline since he's been hurt. Like, what will it be next year? I mean, time will tell. But, like, do they ease him back in a role where it's like, okay, well, let's ease him back into it half and half, or will he eventually take over a starting role, play the whole game, then, be used sparingly in the other role? Like, those are questions that will have to be answered. And I think the cool thing about that, though, Brent, is depending how the draft shakes out, like, I'm not going to sit here and say right now that he's going to be a bona fide wide receiver and then he'll fill in corner. Just like I'm not going to say he's going to be the bona fide corner and fill in a wide receiver. I honestly think depending how free agency goes, depending how the draft goes, is going to depend how much playing time Travis Hunter gets on each side. I will say this, having Jacoby Myers right now might affect him a little bit.
Yeah. It's a fascinating one because I think it's Jason here says, to be honest, the offense has been smoother without having to try to cater for him coming in on drives. I don't necessarily believe that. I do think you don't have to figure it out if you're the offensive and defensive staffs, which there might be something easier about that, simplification in that sense, because it's a complicated thing to figure out. Nobody else has to do it. You took on the task of doing it, and I think the Jags were doing an okay job of it. It wasn't super critical of the way they were doing it. It's just that now you don't have to worry about it. I think the other side of that is, let's be honest, there were times where Travis Hunter didn't exactly know where he was supposed to be.
Correct.
And that was part of the clunky nature of the offense. Now, how much was his fault? I'm not saying it was all his fault. How much was his fault? I don't know. Would the Jags have had a 0 offensive penalty game and a 1 offensive penalty game back-to-back weeks if Travis Hunter's still running 60 snaps on offense or 50 snaps? I don't know the answer to that. So is there this, sometimes you simplify because of what happens to your football team, and that seemingly has been better for the Jags. On defense as well. You simplify because you don't have Trayvon Walker. You don't have Jordan Lewis. You don't have Eric Murray. And it's actually worked pretty well the last few weeks. This has also come at a later time of their schedule the last couple of weeks. So I don't know how much weight all of this is. Here's the deal. I wish Travis Hunter was still playing. And I think the Jags, as they make a playoff push, could really use Travis Hunter. I also think they're doing just fine at the moment without Travis Hunter. I think all those things can be true. And they can still win football games without Travis Hunter. So what I look at is this is a really good thing for the future. I think it's a good thing for 2026 that you can add him into the mix more comfortably now because he's been around. And this isn't just him. You've got nothing out of Caleb Ransall, not his fault, been injured. You really have had nothing out of Wyatt Milam, and he's been in the last couple of weeks a bit, and he's done a fine job, but you don't know what that is. So that draft class where you took these guys to contribute and play, they haven't impacted. So now those are like 3 additional draft picks that you're going to get next year that you believe in and think are going to be a big part of it. And you just add that to the mix. I think that bodes well for down the road.
It definitely does. But once again, like, it depends how these guys come back after the injuries.
True.
I mean, there's a little blind faith there and everything. But no, I mean, I think you're intrigued by Caleb Ransaw, of his speed and his size and how he fits the safety mold. Obviously, you're intrigued by Travis Hunter of what he can do going forward. Like, yeah, I agree with you where this draft this year, it seems like a little bit of a wash. Now we'll see how much they rely on Tootin and Allen going forward. But it is kind of it's a good problem to have to be the top of your division right now, not relying on any of your draft picks.
It feels a little bit like what teams like the Eagles do, because their roster's so good that they don't necessarily need these guys coming in and playing 50 snaps for them and going to Pro Bowls. That's a good place to be. But the Jags have gotten to this point at 8-4 with little reliance on those top-end draft guys. And I think that's actually a good thing. I do think that says that you have raised the floor, that your roster might be decent. It's not the Eagles, but it might be decent. And that's not a bad thing. To that point, just real quick, we're not going to go through this a bunch, but I was doing this, I think I mentioned at dinner with Marcel the other night, we're kind of going through next year. The Jags are not tied up with a lot of dollars. Obviously, Trevor is, and Josh Hines-Allen on defense are. But I think you can even debate that Josh Hines-Allen at $28 million, that's not $45 million that the top guys are getting right now. Like, it's not awful. We wonder about Travis Etienne. There's certainly room probably to bring him back if you want in some capacity, franchise tag or a deal. I don't believe they're going to, but that's going to be a debate. Brian Thomas Jr. is on a rookie deal. Travis Hunter's on a rookie deal. Parker Washington's still on a rookie deal. Jacoby Myers, I think most people are going to say sign him, right? Mm-hmm. To a 3-year, $40 million deal, something like $13 million a year, something like that. That makes sense. That's not an enormous amount of money. Walker Little, I don't know what's going on with their offensive line. I'm just saying Walker Little is under a reasonable left tackle deal.
Yeah, but it'll come down to, can they elevate that position next year?
Absolutely. And they might pay more for that or draft that, or we'll see.
Correct.
Cole Van Lanen becomes an interesting move, but he's still not going to break the bank for you. Wyatt Milam's under a rookie deal. Ezra Cleveland, I think, goes into the last part of his deal. Hainsey and McCurry were not expensive people. Anton Harrison is the final year of his rookie deal. My point here is the Jags, outside of Trevor, don't have a big contract. Brenton Strange is in the final year of his rookie deal, I think he'll be. They're not paying a lot of money for their offense. It's a good spot to be in. Now, they also have to make tough decisions.
Well, they're going to have to pay Trayvon Walker eventually.
Well, then that's the other side of the ball. But you don't have to next year. You can let him play it out and pick up the fifth year, right? 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, he'll play on the fifth year next year. Josh is expensive. Devon Hamilton's reasonable. Armstead's going to be gone. Walker, you're going to play on a fifth year. I don't think right now, given the fact that he hasn't been healthy, they're going to just sign him. You could.
Sure. But then keep in mind you run the risk where if Walker comes in next year and balls out, and
you're going to pay.
Then you're going to be paying a lot more.
Yeah. Devin Lloyd, franchise tag.
Well,
sign him,
or are you going to franchise tag ETN? Like, there's a couple guys you can franchise tag.
Or sign.
Or re-sign them.
What's the market going to be like? How do they feel? They do have Ventrell Miller, by the way. They did draft Jack Kaiser in the 4th round, who hasn't played. Foye Oluokun, he's an expensive guy, but they keep moving money down the road. How do they feel about him? Is it time to move on? Are they ready to move on? Does he have another year playing like this?
Real quick, with the franchise tag, if you franchise tag Devin Lloyd, is he counted as an edge or a linebacker?
I think he'd be counted as a linebacker.
Okay.
Which would save you money.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So that'd be significant. I think Gardeck's deal was a 1-year deal. Jones is under a rookie deal, and he started to show. Antonio Johnson, is he making them think about how badly they need somebody in that spot in safety? Eric Murray's under contract. Rayon Lane's played pretty decent in some respects definitely special teams, but it feels like he's done okay. Will they re-sign Greg Newsome? I don't see it right now. And Jordan Lewis is under contract. Again, like, they have some decisions to make on ETN and Lloyd and maybe Trayvon Walker, but they are really clean from a spending standpoint. And they're already invested with draft picks that aren't even contributing yet, that we don't know about yet. This is really a good spot to be in, is my point, for the Jags. It's still going to make the good decisions.
Of course.
But it feels like they're in a hell of a spot. Now, they're going to still pay on Tyson Campbell next year. So that's going to be on their books. But Jags are set up really nice, I think.
Yeah.
And I guess the whole idea here is, you'll draft, but do they go try to upgrade, to your point, on the Walker Little front? Or where now they can really hone in on defensive tackle? They got to go find defensive tackle because Mason Smith doesn't look like he's ascending to that spot.
And do you find him in the draft, or do you find him in free agency and go out and get?
That's it.
Yeah,
they're going to have the ability to do some of that. So, pretty fascinating roster construction where they're at right now, and how guys have played. And I do think there's a 5-game sample of how they really feel about Brian Thomas Jr. coming up. I don't think that's a done deal with 8-4. Like, where's this thing end up? What are we talking about in mid-January or whenever the season's over about Brian Thomas Jr.? I don't know where that one is. And that's going to be an interesting discussion. Now, listen, he's under a rookie contract, so that's fine. But how good do you feel about it in terms of elevating quarterback play, offensive play, everything else? It'll be pretty wild to watch. Let's take a break. Brent and Austen Show, Action Sports Jax 24/7 Network. We'll come back with our Republic Services recycled headlines of the day. Hey, it's the holiday season. It's a great time to head on over to Nimnick Buick GMC with the holidays right around the corner. And Nimnick Buick GMC is kicking off the season with prices that are better than ever. If you're looking for a dealership that actually makes car buying easy, nobody but Nimnick. Check them out, NimnickBuickGMC.com, or visit the showroom off Phillips Highway today. Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
What a throw! Touchdown, Jaguars!
We're coming for you.
They're going to get him on the ground, and that's going to end the ball game. We show no mercy. Lawrence looking deep in the end zone. Touchdown! Duval!
ETN is going to take it all the way!
Right here on CBS 47. CBS 47.
Right here.
Your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And the Jaguars strike first.
Go Jags.
You have the opportunity to explore what you might want to do with your life.
There's so many opportunities here that it can spark interest that you didn't even know you had.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit.
People helping people. It's at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From the start in 1954 to today, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. I had a chance to see that commitment firsthand as Alive partnered with our Action Sports Jacks 24/7 team to bring you Armada men's and women's soccer broadcasts. Inside the 18, it is a shot, and it's a goal! Chloe Chivers! And that connection to the community continues with Alive Credit Union's support of the Police Athletic League of Jacksonville. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of all first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
Welcome inside the Armor Guard exterior and gutter helmet showroom. There's a lot going on, like glass exteriors, replacement windows, and down there we have the retractable screens and awnings, plus hurricane protection. Let's talk more about those gutters, and to do that, we bring in Kevin. He's the owner, he's the expert. Why Gutter Helmet?
Well, Gutter Helmet is truly the only maintenance-free product. It lets the trash and debris go on the ground, the water wraps around and goes inside. Unlike filters, they sit on top of the gutters, and the trash and debris build up on top of filters, which requires maintenance. With Gutter Helmet, we're going to keep you off the ladder, the most dangerous thing in your garage. With Gutter Helmet, you'll never clean your gutters again. So get off the ladder and put on the helmet. Gutter Helmet.
Get a free estimate at gutterhelmetofnorthflorida.com. You can also call 904-762-7779 or visit the showroom on St. John's Bluff Road in Jacksonville.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Oh, yeah. Brent, you seen this?
I actually started to...
Manitoba Moose, Chicago Wolves.
Yeah, I didn't see the whole thing, but I watched some of it.
We'll just let this breathe a little bit.
I think that was
early left hands from Turcotte, and now they're going to go rock'em sock'em, toe-to-toe, each of them firing rights. Bauer sneaks in a couple uppercuts, and Turcotte trying to wrestle the helmets off. A lot of knuckle shots on the helmets here as they continue to go toe-to-toe. Bauer switches to his left hand, and back with the left comes Turcotte. His helmet comes off. It's already been a long bout, and they want to keep going. A great scrap here between two of the toughest in the Central Division. And they have now moved towards the Wolves zone. Bauer feeding the rights. Turcotte a little bit off balance. Comes back with a hard right himself. And boy, they're
almost an eye gouge.
Do you know how tired you have to be?
After this one, as the fight gets close to a minute, you can see some blood on the jerseys as they've been rubbing helmets. And now they go to the ice. And players banging their sticks at both benches.
Headbutt him.
You won't get much better bang for your buck than that one between Tyrell Bauer and Yannick Turcotte.
That's one of the greats. Which one got the blood? The other guy?
Other guy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. That's
good.
One of the better ones we've seen.
It's crazy respect for the fact that once you hit the ice, it's just over.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could still, like if that was a football fight, you'd still be going at it.
Yeah,
sure,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're probably saying things like, I'll kill you.
Yeah. Logan Cook would still be going at it, man.
I feel like if your last name's Bauer, you have to play hockey.
Why?
Oh, Bauer's like a huge
Bauer's like
stick brand.
Bauer and CCM are the biggest.
Yeah. I was thinking
hockey
Trevor Bauer.
suppliers.
No, Trevor Bauer should have played hockey. It might have worked out better for him.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah, that's did not work out well for him.
What happened to that guy?
He's still over in Japan.
Is he giving up? Because he, like, last I saw, he was giving up a ton of runs.
He's doing mediocre.
He's got to be old at this point.
I guess, yeah. I don't know how old he was when he was he late 20s?
All right.
When he was in his heyday?
Guess his age.
I bet he's like 34.
I was thinking the same number, but I'll say a little bit less and go 32.
34.
Yeah. That's when the first number I jumped out.
He had the craziest, if you've never seen it, I don't think he does it anymore, but when he was like 21 or whatever, he had the craziest warm-up. He would warm up like an hour and 7 minutes before a start, and he would throw foul pole to foul pole. He would get these massive bands. He would do, it was like literally, he pitched one time at the Trop, and it was,
it was a sight.
It was a must-see moment.
Wow.
For like an hour and a half before he pitched.
This is not the first time Casey has worn this shirt, but it always gets me.
Oh, yeah, man.
Bengals fan.
Buy stock?
Yeah. I'm going out of town tomorrow, and that's when laundry is, so everything's...
Did you see the Joe Burrow jacket?
Oh.
Ham, if you find that Joe Burrow jacket, that'd be appreciated.
All right.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't got to spoil it for you.
Okay.
You already know it was legit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What was that, Thanksgiving night?
Yes. Yeah. So you got to come out. Brent, you can be a hater if you want. Dude won a football game. You know, when you win football games, you can wear like what he's wearing. Now, Jackson Dart, on the other hand, with that purse that he was rocking last night. Yikes.
He had a what?
It was like a purse kind
He
of
did?
thing. It was
He had
like
the man purse?
It was like a man purse.
It was a bag. I said this to Liv the other day. Like, I really don't understand the man purse thing.
Like players walking with
yeah,
them,
I just don't. It does not. It
got stuff in there.
It's just surprising. It's forget about the whole thing. Like, it's surprising to me that it's ever been a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I get fashion's goofy, but it's ever been a thing, and it's still a thing. This now goes back. Usually, it goes out. Like, you'll have it for a year, 2, 3 years, whatever it is, and then it's out.
Yeah.
But I was literally talking to Liv about this 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I just can't believe it's still a thing after this many years.
I mean, I guess it wasn't a purse like you wear like around your shoulder. It was like he was holding on to it, but it was small.
It's like a bag.
This is the one. He had like a different jacket on, I thought.
This was Thanksgiving?
I don't.
Now, this looks like going to the hotel or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he had a.
You need him into the stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, and by the way, I
like that fit,
that
though.
whole thing died down a little bit? It doesn't feel like we are talking about the fits and the into the stadium outfits as much this year in general. Is that are people not as outrageous? Has Burrow been on the bench?
No,
he's been hurt.
It's still out there. Like Mac Hollins walked barefoot.
Yeah,
and, like, was
Mac
doing
Hollins
his thing.
is an interesting cat. But
Hey, have you ever seen Mac Hacks? So Mac Hollins does this thing called Mac Hacks every week, where it's just a random hack that he's in life. They're actually really good. Like I appreciate it. Like I'm not a Mac Hollins fan by any means, but like the dude's got some good information. Like for instance, check this out. Check it out. So he had the advice of if you live like in a rainy state, so like Florida,
okay,
and you have a trash can, right? You know sometimes the trash can gets water because like they open it up and then. So he recommended, I forgot what the diameter was. Take a drill and drill one hole underneath your dumpster, and that way all the water leaks out when the trash can's open from the garbage people.
Good idea.
I think it's a great idea. Yeah. That's
It should
one
have
of
like
the
a cooler
Mac
valve
hacks.
on it.
Now we're talking. See, something like that. I like that. I like the cooler valve. But yeah, just drill a little hole and now you're good.
Yeah. There you go, Mac.
There we go. There's the coat.
Yeah. I like that.
What animal is that? Alpaca, maybe?
Ostrich.
That's Peter special.
Knowing Joe Burrow, that might be like.
How expensive is that?
I mean, that could
That
be
animal did not have a chance.
That could be a polar bear.
Hamby, find a still, screenshot it, put it in Chat GPT, and ask where you can get the jacket.
Good call, Case. How much do you think it's going to be?
Thousands.
Oh yeah, I think like 3,500.
I don't think he came upon it at Ross and was like, I could wear this.
Over under 3,500.
Over all day. That was a real animal, whatever that was.
It did not stand a chance.
Nope. But I'm sure the animal's like, oh, it's Joe Burrow's jacket? Yeah.
I won't even fight.
Take me.
Speaking of animals, did you see that lion video? Did you see the lion? You
I
didn't see the lion
I don't think
video?
I've seen the lion video.
Which one?
Did mauled the dude at the zoo?
I saw the guy came.
Yeah.
Like it was far away, kind of.
In
The
grand
video
scheme of
was
things.
kind of far away.
Yeah, but it was
And
at a
he's
zoo.
sneaking in
He's
the
like up.
thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it real or is it?
No, it's
No,
real.
it looks real.
No, it's real. The zoo said.
Oh, the zoo said it was real?
They said
So
stop.
did he die? They didn't get to him because they said he got
Oh, it's a
mauled. But
Brazilian
when you get
zoo.
mauled like by a
It was a Brazilian zoo, yes, sir.
Oh, here we go. It's
When
down the. Oh no.
You might not want to play by play. It's
yeah, don't play it. But
we getting that jacket or what's up?
Nope.
Okay.
When you get mauled, though, does that mean you actually can you get mauled and not die?
Yeah, I think you get mauled to death.
Go back up the tree.
You can get mauled and
Go back up the tree.
I would have went back up the tree.
Yeah,
I just wouldn't have got in, but
Yeah, what was the point? Like he saw.
I don't know.
He saw the line and he kept coming down.
an idiot.
Was he doing it for like
Oh
video,
my
like
gosh.
a TikTok thing?
No, the video.
It didn't strike you from the way the video was.
The video wasn't like
Well,
this
he
is.
gone.
Yeah, he gone for sure. This ain't like the video wasn't like this is my buddy jumping in the cage. Let's see what happens. It was like people who were looking at the lion like, well, I might as well record. But anyway, just I don't know. That was nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it's insane to me if you think about it. Like there's zoos, like all over the place. Like that's just something that could happen.
Hamby, are you playing it right now? I can hear it in my headphones.
My bad.
Okay.
He's really locked in on it. He's not getting your Joe Burrow chat.
Well,
That's fine, but like, don't play for the
But isn't it kind of wild that zoos and stuff like those are animals that you go see, and then like you are one piece of glass away from that being you, and you voluntarily went to this.
Yeah.
Like the animal doesn't want to be in there.
Yeah. Obviously.
And you're going to see it, and it's like the animal's like, "Give me one shot, and I promise you will never come back to the zoo." Crazy.
Lion or gorilla? If you had to hop in one and like last a minute, I'm saying if you had to, you had to.
Well, we did this with the gorilla.
I know, but I'm saying if you had
you
to
don't
hop
have
in one
100
enclosure,
friends.
you going gorilla or you going lion? Because a part of me can be like, I think like a gorilla, it's like, hey, we're cousins.
I was thinking the same
Like,
thing.
I'm thinking
I was thinking the same thing.
a
Like you
lion's
might
like-
be able to talk some sense into the
a
gorilla.
lion's
Maybe.
like,
Maybe.
You're a T-bone.
See, I never really thought about talking sense into it, but I think I feel the lion kill me more than the gorilla. I think the gorilla just kind of stomps me.
Sure.
But the lion, if it like, is
Yeah.
like I'm still alive
Yeah,
for a
you're
minute there.
dealing with it.
Yeah, I'm thinking the gorilla will just kill me. Straight up. I won't survive 6 seconds.
Yeah, but I feel like gorilla might play with you though too. He might just be interested. Be like, yeah, let me throw you around a little bit. And
Maybe I'll try to talk to it like you guys are suggesting.
Yeah, I might just.
It is kind of an interesting deal that you say the amount of trust we have in things.
ChatGPT cannot find the exact jacket in my photo.
I appreciate you trying though.
The amount of trust we have in things from roller coasters to glass at zoo and aquariums.
People driving on the highway in the morning.
People driving.
They shouldn't let just anybody drive, but we've done that.
Yeah,
I won't go back into that.
Brent did it again this morning.
Oh, good. Yeah, I mean, no, it's real bad right now for sure.
Yeah, but you have to do that. Like you kind of have to drive.
That's where I think we're bad as a country. I don't think we should have. I don't think that it should be implied that you have to drive because some of these people can't do it. I'm just being honest. But at least like with the roller coaster, there's nothing trying to kill you. Like the roller coaster isn't alive, so it's not mad to be at the amusement park.
Yeah.
The animals are legit not happy to be at the zoo.
That's a great point.
From what I gather.
Yeah.
And if you get one shot as an animal,
it was
you're
GG's.
killing whatever's in there.
Well, true, but you also you do have the glass partition. Like you're not.
I know, but
you can control that part of it.
You're still playing a danger. If all the if they were talking like Madagascar in the, you ever seen Madagascar? Animated movie?
I haven't. I have no.
If all the animals were talking like they were in Madagascar, I promise you the animals could take over the zoo. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, I'll give you a different one. A lot of people go on safaris, and that's like open.
That's insane.
Open air.
I don't know how those people survive.
Now, I've seen some videos recently from those that are wild, but I can't tell if it's AI or not, and I don't ever look it up.
That's fair.
Like I saw a giraffe take like a woman and just run.
A giraffe?
That's probably AI.
You think it's AI?
I could see it, but it feels like AI.
I know. It was.
If it went that,
sure. I don't think giraffes are doing that, are they?
if it went that smoothly, then I feel like it's probably AI. But I don't know. At least with a safari, like if you go and they're not in like a zoo or animal kingdom, like that's where they're at. You know, like
they're home.
But they don't want you there. But
yeah.
also, like they're not out to kill you. Probably.
That's fair.
The zoo, I don't want to. The zoo's animals don't want to be there.
They're already cranky.
They're not happy. Give me one shot. That's what they're thinking. I'm starving. Something along those lines.
That's what they're thinking.
I've been trying to find this Joe Burrow jacket for the past 20 minutes. Like, seriously.
Can't find it.
This may be one of one.
It's one of one.
This guy may have went to Antarctica and killed his own polar bear. Like, that's what he was doing for, when he's been out.
While you're looking.
You can't find it.
While you're looking at that, let's get to the Republic Services recycled headlines of the day. RecyclingSimplified.com. Hey, game day for the UNF Ospreys. They play tonight against SIU Edwardsville in hoops, and that's a good matchup. SIU Edwardsville won their conference last year. UNF beat them last year on the road. They get them back here at home. Ospreys 2-5. Obviously played a tough schedule so far. Also had a couple of second halves where they let games slip away. So we'll see what happens tonight. And you can watch that. At least second screen it, and also listen on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network, 7 o'clock. But get on out to UNF Arena for that one, and I'll also have the call on ESPN+. 2 o'clock, we'll have Talent Talk, talking more Ospreys for an hour right here on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network as well. As for the Jags, a kind of a quiet day overall because, Jags are basking in another win, 8-4. Big story against the Colts coming up on Sunday, of course, and tomorrow will be an interesting day to see who practices. Trayvon Walker, Parker Washington, Eric Armstead. These are the guys that I think really keep an eye on. Eric Murray. Is it time for him to come back? He was back on the practice field last week. How long will it take him to get acclimated and back for a football game? Could this be the week that it happens? So we will see what takes shape for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Sheepskin.
Sheepskin.
That's it?
That's what we got.
Okay.
Sheepskin and shearling.
What is
I
shearling?
could see that.
I don't know, but that's what it says.
There's a lot of sheep. At least it wasn't a polar.
The polar bear's endangered?
Hey, Brett, you can't kill a polar bear, I don't think. No.
I don't think you can get even close enough. Right?
Well, I mean, they're kind of hard to
That's what I'm
find.
saying.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you can't get there, and then if you did get there,
Have you ever seen a polar bear try to attack a human being?
I don't think so, but
I
I feel
haven't,
like it would.
'cause
Does it happen?
They're in Antarctica. Like,
Every once in a while.
They've got to be somewhere
Where?
else then.
Where have you seen a polar bear attack anybody?
Are polar bears just in Antarctica?
I
They've gotta
feel
be
like
elsewhere.
they're
They
just in
can't just
Antarctica.
be there. Could be like, what's
Maybe
that
like-
cold place in Russia?
Oh, yeah.
Siberia.
Siberia?
I bet that.
Yeah.
Worth a Google. I
Not
guess,
Alaska?
Alaska?
I don't think so, man.
Maybe
Polar-
like way up there by Russia.
Oh, no, I'm way off. Yeah, polar bears are found in the Arctic regions. Canada, United States, Russia, Greenland,
United States.
Well, that'd be
Norway.
Alaska.
Norway.
There you
Huh,
go.
I thought they're just like in Antarctica.
You got Norwegian polar bears.
Norwegian polar bears.
Could you
no.
imagine running up on a polar bear like Minnesota? Just on accident somehow? Like,
Polar bears are the scariest bears.
Are they?
Yeah.
I think I'd be so...
Over a grizzly?
I think I'd be
Why?
so shocked to see a polar bear. It would make...
All I think about is the Coke
Yeah,
commercial.
yeah.
Take that.
And they were
They feel like
cool.
the friendliest animal around.
Yeah, Hamby, why do you think they're the scariest? Is there any info to back this up, or
Hold on, let me.
because have you seen a grizzly bear?
No, but I feel like I'm not... This is going to sound dumb, because I would be if I ran up on a grizzly. But I feel like every bear you see, like he's saying, in any kind of media is a grizzly bear.
No, there's a huge difference between like a black bear, a brown bear, and a grizzly bear. Like a huge difference.
Well,
Like
okay, fair
If I
enough.
saw a
seen-
grizzly bear, I'd just be take me.
I've
Okay,
seen
so polar
Yeah,
bears.
I mean, I got nothing to
Dude,
do.
I've seen black bears in the wild. Like it's okay.
Sure.
Whatever.
Okay, that makes sense.
You see a grizzly bear and it's
Okay, I don't know
Yeah.
the difference.
Polar
Grizzly
bears
bears
are
huge.
extremely dangerous due to their size, power, and predatory nature.
Yeah.
Because they are not typically. They never fear humans and may actively approach or stalk them.
That's what I'm thinking.
Unlike brown bears. So, whereas maybe a grizzly bear will only attack if it feels like it's threatened or it sees you attacking one of its cubs or whatever, a polar bear wants to eat you.
Hamby,
yeah.
bring up the tail of the tape
Seriously.
between a grizzly bear and a polar bear. Let's see who wins that
Hamby,
fight.
that's actually what I was thinking. Like, if you get close enough to the polar bear, I feel like it would be that episode of Family Guy where Peter's trying to shoot the deer. Have you seen that?
The deer turns.
And then he turns around. There's like 5 deers that just beat his ass with a bat. A part of me thinks that's what I'm dead serious. What would happen with the polar bear? Like, you see a polar bear, like, I'm going to get that one, and then you turn around. There's like 3 others. It's like baiting you.
Okay, polar bears are larger.
Oh,
Then grizzly bears.
Yes.
Okay.
While grizzlies are more muscular with longer claws and
Maybe
better
lifting.
digging abilities.
Okay.
Polar bears are adapted for the Arctic environment with a more streamlined body for swimming,
Well,
sure.
larger
makes sense.
paws for walking on ice, and a diet of marine mammals, while grizzlies are adapted for land with a large muscle hump on their shoulders for digging, a more omnivorous diet. In terms of a fight, the
Here we go.
polar bear's size and strength could be an advantage.
Okay.
But the grizzly's build for grappling, larger land animals might give it an edge in a prolonged brawl.
Okay.
What I'm hearing is it
June
depends-
14th, Washington D.C.
I was going to say, John Jones against two.
Let's go,
Give me the
man.
comp. Give me the comp.
No. I'm saying right now.
The actual bears.
I'm saying get the bears in there. Let's go.
Well, that's just it. It depends on where you're fighting. If
good
you're
point.
fighting in
Right.
the cold, polar bear all day. If you're in the woods, sounds like grizzly.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It depends on
Octagon?
the arena.
Octagon?
Where are you going to put them?
Grizzly bear.
Both have a bite force of over 1,000 pounds per square inch.
I don't even know how to compute.
Yeah,
that in my
I don't know
head.
what that even means.
A lot.
Like, I know I'm dead instantly, but like I can't even.
Yeah, the pounds per.
I don't know if you guys can, but I can't
No,
even.
I
begin to compute
remember.
that.
I remember being a kid and like one of like I think it was like Nike Air Maxes. They said they had like 50 psi in their heel with the air.
Yeah.
It's like, what does that mean?
Yeah, like what's like a dog versus a bear? It's
Yeah, what is the PSI or whatever's the bite force when I bite my tongue? That's what I need to know.
That hurts
real.
like hell.
That's
For
real.
reference, yeah, I need to know how much that is. Is that one?
Amplify
And
that
this is
by like
1,000?
$1 million, and this is what the grizzly bear or polar bear bring to the table.
The point is you die immediately.
Yeah.
It's over.
I assume. Unless you get like your leg.
Maybe. This has been a wild show. We've done English, math, and now science.
We also had umbrellas to start the show off with, too.
We
keep in
did.
mind.
But I mean, we are going through an elementary school.
Engineering. Nice. Engineering, Andy. There you go.
Not really history.
Have we done social studies yet?
Yeah.
It's wild.
Do we got sports topics coming up in case we got a game?
I got some trivia. It is sports related.
There we go.
Trivia it is.
It's not very good.
Hey,
It's
It's a recess part.
let's take a break and we'll come back and do that. Actually, it's recess coming up. Gym class on the way.
Great show.
Here we go on a Tuesday in Jacksonville. I mean, we do have a football team that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what you get.
That's what you get.
We have nothing to complain about.
Yeah, our complaining is
the
on
problem.
recess.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Complaining is definitely
You
on
saw
recess.
Tennessee play, right?
It was terrible.
What is there to talk about?
Yeah. Well, that's what we had said earlier. It's like there's really not a lot to dive into in that game. Thank you, Logan Cook, for giving us some material.
They beat a JV team. Like, this is
They really are bad. Like when the
terrible.
Jags were 1-15, were they that bad?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
They weren't good, Brent.
That Jags team was terrible.
I actually feel like some of the what was the worst team? Do you think
the two
2000 for you?
that I played on?
2012.
That would have been 2012.
But you guys fought in games. You were close in games.
Brent,
Like that.
we had 2 wins the year. Come on.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying sometimes you lose a lot and you still like close games. 2013, I always have that as a metric because they were 0-8 and they lost by historical proportions.
Hey, Brent, I'm not gonna lie. When we're in the locker room in Tennessee for our last game, we weren't thinking, well, you know what? We lost a lot of close games, so let's keep our heads up. Like we were pretty bummed. You know, like there was no like shining moment. You know, I mean,
No, I get it.
yeah. There's no sliver of well, at least we
Like
did. No.
Tennessee looked like they were still
Nothing to
trying.
tickle your
won
tonsils
twice.
on.
Tennessee was
Nothing
trying
to
still
tickle your
Sunday,
tonsils. Yeah,
but I
They
don't
were
think.
trying.
Well, I don't think they'll be trying. I don't think they'll be trying very much by the last game of the year.
If they were legitimately trying on Sunday, then they all need to be.
well, truth
find
be
new
told,
jobs.
Brent, they might be just because they're trying to save their jobs now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because it's an addition now.
Yeah,
They could legitimately cut 45 players on their team and find better players.
yeah, they're really not good. Really not good.
I bet on them to win 6 games.
And that
really wasn't good.
is why you're on board again.
That's a segue.
Well, I didn't do it here. I just did it in real life.
Yeah. We'll be right back.
Choose your own adventure. It's not just a saying, but a way of life here at Cycles of Jacksonville. And whether it's 2 wheels or 4 wheels, at Cycles of Jacksonville, a great adventure awaits. With brands like Honda, Vespa, Segway, and Triumph, Cycles of Jacksonville has you covered with their inventory featuring a 60,000 square foot building. If 4 wheels is more your thing, check out the largest selection of Honda Talons in the entire county. No matter what you're looking for, Cycles of Jacksonville is going to have the selection you need, all with great financing and rebates. Plus, if you're active duty military, Cycles of Jacksonville will offer you 0% financing along with great discounts for military and first responders. And when you want to get off the road and set sail, Cycles of Jacksonville has you covered with everything you need to get on the water. So if you're ready for a great adventure, let Cycles of Jacksonville be your guide. Located off Atlantic Boulevard, or check out their website at cyclesofjacksonville.com.
How do we make Mason's famous lobster rolls? It's simple. We get up before dawn, head into the open waters of Maine, haul in our traps by hand, and send only the best straight to our restaurants, where we add warm butter or chilled mayo with a squeeze of lemon and pile it on a toasted split-top roll, just like it's been done for nearly a century. That's the recipe for Mason's famous lobster rolls.
Thanks for meeting me here.
You okay?
You're my only lawyer friend, and I need your professional opinion.
Okay.
You see that brand new Hyundai Tucson out there?
Yeah.
That's all I paid for it. Do you know what you want?
Yeah. I think I do.
Enjoy your new car.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Deal so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Lease a Hyundai Tucson for $259 a month, or get 2.99% APR, or get $1,750 bonus cash. Hurry in.
Grab some friends and go to a restaurant or head out for a drink and some conversation. Watch your favorite team play on the big screen. Or how about play some games? You can do all of that in one night at Best Bet. Each location has a different vibe, its own personality, like here at the original Best Bet in Orange Park. When you walk through these doors, everybody knows your name. And here in St. Augustine, it's the newest location. Play some poker. How about the table games? And don't forget about Ace's Sports Bar and Grill. And then there's the Jacksonville location right here on Monument Road. It's the biggest poker room in the state of Florida. Maybe you'll find yourself a seat right here at the final table. Best Bet, where you can have the best of times. And that makes you always go home a winner. Try any of the 3 locations, and you can always visit bestbetjacks.com.
Year 2 is in the books for the Jacksonville Armada women's under-23 squad, taking another step forward in the Women's Premier Soccer League. Under the guidance of head coach David Goff, the girls in blue went undefeated at home for a second straight season, including a dramatic draw in the opener.
And they've left it to the death. Unbelievable stuff.
And a late winner to end the season at home.
Headed on. Here's a chance. Gianna Ramirez brings it down, still alive, takes a shot, and into the back of the net.
After fielding a younger roster in 2025 with talent from all across Northeast Florida, the future is bright for the Armada women's team. We highlight the ladies and all things Jacksonville Armada each week on Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
I'll put one in the back of the net for you.
Join us for player profiles, fun interviews, and the very latest on the Fleet and all things footy. That's every Thursday at 2 p.m.
Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt. And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7, and it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Casey's got the dartboard coming his way again. Nobody won this week except for Hamby. Hamby had a pretty good month of November. And there you see the totals. Totals overall actually matched up pretty decent with Austen in the lead heading into the month of December. Brent Martineau, Austen Lane, Casey Kurtz, Jason Hamby, back on the Brent and Austen Show, Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. You know, Ben Becker actually asked me this question yesterday, and I love that. That sparks a laugh. He said
the 6-7 thing, because we're still waiting, Ben.
That's right. Investigative story. He said he asked me. He was like, "When's the last time the Jags hosted a game where both teams were like 4 games above 500?"
Oddly specific question.
Well, because Jags haven't been 8-4 a lot, right? So you only have a couple of choices. You have 23, which I thought that might have been because they played Cincinnati, but then they played. I thought they played Baltimore that season too in December, but I could be wrong. But maybe that was on the road.
This is going to be like 27.
And then but I thought of Seattle in regular season.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought of Seattle in 17, and that actually is the answer. Because I just got sent this. Is this the highest quality, highest leverage game in Jacksonville ever? And the meaning of that is there's so much riding on this game for both teams that are in this situation. In December, January, there have only been 2 games that you could even argue are close to it. The Jags hosted Indy back in 2005. Indy was 12-0. Jags were 9-3 that season. And Seattle, 8-4 and 8-4.
Well, okay. Then, I mean, yes, in terms of like the records, but wasn't the Jaguars-Titans game the most important one because that was the playoff game to go to the playoffs.
But the Titans weren't.
No,
good,
I
right?
know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh no,
that
this is the biggest
important.
regular season game since then, no doubt.
Okay.
But in the terms of both teams' leverage,
gotcha.
This one is one of the best or one of the biggest at this point of the year.
Sure.
Of all time. Yeah, you don't get it a lot. So even I don't know where Seattle was in 17. Like at 8-4, they might have been an NFC West leader, or they might have been in a wild card race. I don't know what it meant for them.
Well,
we know what it meant for the Jags at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good football team, and the Jags won that game 30-24.
That one guy fought and jumped in state.
And he did.
That's right.
That was the start of a really good run by Blake Bortles that month of December. And 05, wow, Indy was 12-0. That's crazy. Coming into and Indy won that game, by the way, in Jacksonville.
It's crazy, but also it makes sense if you think about Indy's one that, in my opinion, doesn't make sense that they didn't win more.
Yeah,
championship big.
It was set
with
up
like
well,
the
right?
roster,
on the quarterback,
the roster, like the whole thing. Like they were good everywhere, and they just Brady.
Couldn't be Brady. Yeah, got stuck in that, but also had a pretty weak division to get through, kind of like the Patriots did for so long.
True.
And nobody's in that situation anymore. Like even I thought Josh Allen was for a little bit, but here come the Patriots, and the Dolphins have been competitive a little bit over the last couple of years. The Jets haven't been.
Yeah.
But even the AFC South, it's not like there's a team running away with it. You get Tennessee 3 years ago that's right in the mix, Jags in the mix, Houston in the mix. Indy's really the only team hasn't won a division title in over a decade. Indy hasn't. And then obviously you've had Kansas City, but and there's been some doormat kind of feel to the West, but the Chargers have always been pretty decent. The Raiders are the doormat.
Yeah, but the Chiefs have been so good, it never really felt
It never
like...
felt that way, yeah. But I do think that's one of the undertold things about the Patriots' run, in their dynastic run, is the AFC East sucked. Like, it was terrible. Like, I mean, you could be you can be a pretty good team and go 5-1 in their division most years.
You had the Jets, though, for a while with Rex Ryan, who had a couple good years.
Back in, like, 08, 09.
Yeah.
You had some stuff.
You had some stuff.
But not a lot.
Sure.
Not a consistent threat.
No.
Year after year. So it's almost like, okay, chalk them up for at least 5 wins, even if you get upset, right? Chalk them up for 5 wins in the division.
Yeah.
And that's a huge advantage. I think that's part of the reason why they got all those home games. They would always get the bye in the home game. It's because their division was so weak, and they took advantage of it. All right, what we got? Playing a game here?
Oh yeah, there's just some trivia.
Well, let's do it.
It's not quality, but you can only do so much when you're driving.
Yeah.
And somehow I'm still driving better than y'all that are going like 30 in the left lane.
Let them know, Casey.
I'm looking up trivia questions. Which team has scored the most points this season?
NFL has scored the most.
Give me the Cowboys.
I'm going to say the Rams.
Neither of those are correct. Bert?
Rams. You said Rams. I had Cowboys in mind. Sorry.
They haven't scored in the last couple minutes.
Sorry about that.
I think, if I remember correctly, they are second, though.
I was thinking the Patriots.
I lied. The Patriots are second. They're second at like 351.
The Cowboys are not number one.
Nope. The number one team is 357.
Seahawks.
Nope.
Lions?
Also, no, I shouldn't.
Has Green Bay scored a lot?
No.
Wrong
Doesn't
conference.
seem like it. They're obviously a good team, yeah? Or
Yeah, it depends on who you ask.
Okay, interesting. Oh, Colts.
Yes.
Yeah, hello.
357. A lot of points.
Most points in the league.
Who's given up the most points?
Oof.
Bengals.
I believe it. Yeah, Bengals.
Yeah. Wow.
374.
I was going to say the Raiders.
Who's next, Cowboys?
Cowboys and Raiders are both.
Okay.
Only 2 quarterbacks have thrown an interception in every game they have played in. Who are those 2 quarterbacks? One.
Is there a minimum?
There is no minimum.
Brock Purdy.
No.
Oh. Good guess.
But, like, is it... I mean, it's not just
Hasn't
like
played
one
every
game, right? You know what I'm saying?
One
Like,
has played 2 games.
Okay.
But, like,
Okay.
think about who throws interceptions.
Marcus
Gotcha.
Mariota.
No.
Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston.
Is one.
My man.
Jameis Winston.
Max Brosmer with 1.
No.
What?
And,
He's 1 for 1.
No Tua?
He's appeared in more games.
Oh.
No Tua.
Tua has 14, I think, picks.
So this is going to be a guy who's probably a starter.
Starter.
Oh, this wouldn't be a question. Stroud.
Nope.
That was a good one.
He's
a starter. Burrow. Burrow didn't throw a pick the other day.
I'm trying to like really. Kyler Murray. Oh no, because he's not.
But still, no, he's not in every game.
Those are good guesses, though.
Josh Allen.
No, it's
Baker.
It's pretty obvious.
It's pretty obvious. So he's that bad. Cam Ward? No, Cam Ward hasn't.
Cam Ward is not. He is that bad though.
Yeah.
Not J.J. McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy.
Oh my
J.J.
I thought we needed more starts than
9.
Throwing a lot of interceptions.
Gosh, have they really misfired on that spot, huh?
All right, so this one's kind of complicated, so I might repeat a couple times. When you go down the list of leading rushers in the league,
Okay.
like Jonathan Taylor is number 1. Okay.
Okay. I thought that was gonna be the question.
No. How far down do you have to get before you find the first guy that has not scored a touchdown? So like 52, 11.
Okay.
That's my question.
Okay.
You wouldn't possibly know the human, although they have played the Jags this year. I'm wondering, it surprised me is why I'm asking this question. How far down do you have to get?
So did this player surprise you, or just how far down he was surprised you?
That
you had to go
X
down
amount of more
has
humans
this
have
many yards.
scored.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Larry Bird, 33.
No. Not even really close.
42?
Not even really.
I'm going to say 80.
12 is not close. 80 is over the number, but
Okay.
you're in the ballpark.
Really?
64.
So close.
63?
66.
66.
The top 65 leading rushers have scored a touchdown. Isn't that wild?
That is pretty amazing.
Yeah. The
Wow.
one number 60,
Charbonnet.
number 66.
Have you heard this guy, or is he just like a no-namer? The guy who this is?
Oh, he's a no. I mean, you'll know just because the Jags just played him. It's
Okay.
DeMarco from the Cardinals.
DeMarcado.
Oh, DeMarcado. Okay, got
He has 241 yards, no touchdown. But everybody else is scoring.
Could have guessed that.
That is wild.
Right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought it would be like 12. I thought there'd be like a random.
I mean, like, even Etienne doesn't have a lot of touchdowns.
Got one.
Right?
He's got
Yeah.
one.
Actually, he has more than I think.
He's got a couple.
Yeah. But, I mean, you can have years where you have 2 touchdowns basically running and still run for 800, 900 yards.
But like even the quarterbacks have them. It's weird. Who's got the most targets?
As a wide receiver, running back.
Just overall.
Overall?
But it's a
Okay.
JSN.
Nope.
Oh, Chris Olave.
Nope.
Dang it.
Close though. It's a sneaky good.
ETN has 5 touchdowns.
So
by
it's
the
not
way.
Jamar Chase.
It's Jamar.
Yeah.
Wow, even though he sat out a game.
131.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, he had the one where he got 16 catches.
True. Yeah,
131 targets is like 80 something catch.
I felt like the other night, every third down, man, Burrow, boom. Throw
Yeah,
to
man.
Chase, throw to Chase, throw to Chase.
Most
And
field
he missed a
goals.
game.
Who's made the most field goals?
Dicker.
It is not Dicker the kicker. He's third.
Myers.
28.
I have him fantasy.
Oh,
Yeah.
good job. Which defense has the most turnovers? Like
That's
taking the
caused the
ball.
most turnovers.
Yeah.
Jags are like second or third.
Jags are third.
I don't think Houston's heavy in this category. I'm going to go with a team that surprisingly has their differential is so goofy, but their win record is so good. Chicago.
Chicago Bears. 26.
Yeah, they almost have to, because if you look at their metrics, like offensively, the passing game isn't unbelievable. I don't even think their run game's unbelievable. Their point differential is like about even, and they're the number 1 seed in the NFC, which means you've got to be getting turnovers to be able to do that.
Name one player on the Bears defense.
Yeah, that's a good point, right?
Yeah.
Who is it? Like, who's
Kyler Gordon.
Nice. Good answer. Good answer.
He is a corner, right?
Yeah, he's a corner.
Yeah. Only 3 quarterbacks have thrown over 10 interceptions. Who are they? There's quite a few with 10, but I'm saying over 10.
Tua, Trevor.
Tua and Trevor are correct.
And
I feel like Darnold has 9.
Not Darnold.
he has 10, actually, I think.
I think he does.
No, Love doesn't.
So
Flacco.
No, he has 10.
Josh Allen has 9. Is it Mahomes?
How many does Geno have?
It's Geno.
It has to be Geno.
Unfortunately, he wrote back Geno Smith. Geno and Tua have 14. Trevor has 11. Of the quarterbacks who have played at least 6 games, who has the worst QBR in the sport?
Sam Ward?
Geno.
Both no.
Trevor.
No.
J.J. McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy.
Rocking a 24.1.
Wow.
This guy sucks.
First round pick, too, huh?
I'm
Yikes.
so sick of it. He's so terrible. Like,
Why are you so mad about this?
I have Addison and
Justin
Jefferson.
Yeah.
And like,
poor Jefferson, man.
complete a pass.
That dude's like getting wasted.
It's not that hard. Like, I see bums do it every week. But J.J. McCarthy
So did they just
can't do it.
Did they just miss that much on him? Like
McCarthy?
There's no hope on him.
No, they were right
Like
about
that-
everything but the completing passes part.
But their offensive line's not great. Like, it's just bust.
He's bad. Yeah, I mean,
He's
I don't.
terrible.
Yeah, he's not.
Just
Not good.
I mean, it's kind of hard on that football team to not be able to throw it to. You can think like you can go walk into Cincinnati and Minnesota and be able
Well,
to throw
I think
it to
that was the
somebody.
thought that like, we can let Sam Darnold go because it doesn't matter who you throw back there; it's going to be successful with that offense.
Yeah.
Nope.
Mistake.
The worst.
Yeah.
These two are college football. These are the last two.
Cool.
What conference in college football has the leading passer? Because you wouldn't person probably. Well, maybe you would. Hamby might.
What conference?
AAC.
It is. Do you know the person?
North Texas' quarterback?
It is.
That guy's supposed to be a QB guru. Like he's the
Windmaker
guy that
or
helped
something?
Mahomes. Didn't he
What's his
like
name?
tutor Mahomes? I think along the way.
Yeah.
Huh.
So you're leading passer from the AAC. How about that? Last one. How many 1,500-yard rushers are there in D1 college football?
How many 1,500-yard rushers?
That's a good amount in a dozen-game season.
Would think.
I'm going to say 3.
Close. 4.
6.
Going the wrong way.
6.
2? Okay,
What?
hold
Can we
on.
name them?
Are they in the SEC?
No, one's
No
like an out there one. I think,
One
right?
is in the SEC and one isn't out there.
Okay,
Yeah.
then it's either Ahmad Hardy or Ball.
It is Ahmad Hardy. He's
Okay.
second.
Not
Where's he
Ball.
from?
He just went
I'm
over
sorry?
1,000.
Missouri.
Missouri.
Okay.
He has 1,560. He's in second.
The other dudes I just saw they did it in College Game Day.
He has 1,588.
Is he from like James Madison or something?
No, but
Yeah, it's
ballpark.
not UConn.
Nope.
Yeah.
Think about where we are.
Not Long Island.
So-
USF?
No. Where are we right now?
Jacksonville.
Earth.
Jackson State.
Jacksonville State.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville Stats, right? That's okay.
Cam Cook.
Yeah.
Is your leading rusher in college football.
Hey, if your last name's Cook, you probably got a pretty good shot of being good at running back.
Yeah, transfer to Georgia
How about
next year.
that?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Or a punter.
Or
Good enough to make the Pro Bowl. Austin had an interesting top. A fan vote came out, right? And
do
the
you have it,
Jags.
Hamby? I sent it to you.
Yeah, I got it.
And the
the
Jags
results?
don't have anybody that would be.
Yeah, get your
Oh my gosh.
bifocals out.
well, fantastic.
That's crazy.
What,
if
this is
your
what you sent
topic.
me.
Hey,
well, I
kids.
thought you were gonna zoom up and like highlight or something.
I can, but I don't know what you want me to zoom
Hey,
on.
kids. Kids, this is a phone book.
What?
This is what it used to look like.
What do you?
This is actually the print size of a phone book.
Okay, here's center, cornerback, safety, and guard.
I wanted you to highlight the Jaguars.
Do you know how bad
know?
your gimmick has to be if it gets put behind mine?
How do you expect me to
I
highlight?
came in here thinking, okay, I'm going to send you the list. You can highlight the Jaguars of who's mentioned in this list, and then we can talk about how, well, I don't know, may not be one Jaguar making the Pro Bowl. How good a job is Liam Cohen doing? But
I don't see any yet.
That was the idea.
Where
are
are
they
the
in the
Jags?
top 10 anywhere?
yeah, you have a couple. Eric Armstead's up there.
Okay.
DT, or DN, depending on who you're asking.
I like it. Sorry, I'm so mad right now in case they couldn't focus. So
Is Brenton Strange in the top 10? I didn't play
Didn't
long
play
enough,
enough.
probably.
ETN?
ETN's got to be in the top 10.
Nope.
No? Ross Matisic?
Oh, damn. Okay.
No.
Not even Ross Matisic?
I don't think long snapper's an option.
He's like all pro.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, it is. Sorry.
Yeah.
Logan Cook?
You got defensive
No
tackle
Logan
Eric
Cook.
Armstead.
I looked at punter.
Devin Lloyd?
Do you see him?
No. In fairness, though, I don't know what I see.
Robert Hainsey?
That's a great point.
Where's center?
Are
you just saying stuff, or are you like trying to read?
I
found guard.
Who's there? Oh, Cam Little.
Oh, it's alphabetical order.
So Cam Little, Armstead.
Correct.
Is that it?
I believe that is it as of now.
That is surprising. Lloyd's not on there.
Eric Armstead is 6th.
Very.
In front of Chris Jones and DeForest Buckner.
And Josh Hines Allen's not on there either.
No, he's not.
That one doesn't surprise me yet.
Bro, Myles Garrett's not first.
I know, right?
He's not?
No, he's
Michael-
second
Michael
behind Parsons.
Oh, wow. So I guess, first of all, should they have Pro Bowlers?
Hey!
We did it. That was in real time. That was good.
I didn't even know I could do that.
Well, you just learned something.
Is that Calais Campbell in front of Eric Armstead?
It is.
Yes.
Yeah. Did the Jags have Pro Bowlers? Like, who else would you think? Devin Lloyd, I think, would be right up there, right?
I think Devin Lloyd should definitely be in the conversation.
Maybe
Yep.
Josh Hines Allen by the end of this thing.
Maybe Josh Hines Allen, but once again, it's definitely a quarterback sack driven vote. And
ETN?
He doesn't have it. ETN in terms of rushing right now isn't.
He's
like
like eighth, isn't he?
we like it, but
Yeah.
to make the top 4, I don't know.
Yeah, to make top 4 is tough.
Yeah.
Um,
So like the whole thing is like this team may literally win their own division, right, against all odds. May get a first round, a home game for the playoff game, and they may have one Pro Bowler. I think that's a little crazy.
It is pretty crazy. And to your point, it says a lot about the coaching staff, I think, and I guess kind of the mix of the team as well. Like they found the right pieces. So it's really a front office nod, I would suspect.
Yeah.
It's not even that they don't have a Pro Bowler. It's that you're grasping for straws to try to
Yeah,
get one.
I mean, Lloyd is deserving right now. If the season stopped right now, Devin Lloyd.
Sure, but you don't have 8 guys on the fence. I mean,
No, I think Lloyd's really the only slam dunk one.
He's not even on the list.
I mean, I don't want to go back. Can we see the list one more time?
Oh,
I know. But who's in front? Like, I just want to see who's Lloyd competing with here. Jack Campbell, Detroit Lions. Well,
Jordan Brooks.
Okay.
Nate the Landman. Bobby Okoronkwo.
Raekwon Smith.
Bobby Wags. That's just a name. He ain't playing
That's where
worth
the
a crap.
popularity contest comes in.
Jack Campbell's like real good, by the way.
I bet Lloyd can make it.
Yeah.
Once you bring in like the player voting and everything.
Well, yeah, like
who the hell is said
the Titans? The bottom line is Devin Lloyd has had a Pro Bowl season.
Of course.
Like there's no doubt.
Mariota.
Who is Cedric Gray?
Mariota's on this list.
How are there more
he's not
Tennessee
on it.
Titans on this list than Jacksonville Jaguars? I'm done.
Well, Cedric Gray, whoever the hell Cedric Gray
He's
is.
a linebacker.
Was he good?
He played okay.
Did
but
they
not-
say his name once?
They did say his name twice, I heard.
They got Jeffrey Simmons on here.
Good. Jeffrey Simmons is
Yeah, we
definitely
only
on it.
need one more Titan to pass the Jags.
As he should be.
That's
but
foul.
Yeah,
they have one win this season.
And they're terrible.
I'm a little surprised like Ross
need
isn't
JJ
on it. He's been
McCarthy.
2-time All-Pro, I think.
Oh, my eyes are hurting. I can't look anymore.
I don't see any more Titans.
Club 904 with me, O'Brien, coming up next, and then Talon Talk at 2 o'clock, plus 7 o'clock tonight. We will have the Ospreys on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. You can listen to it, and we'll hopefully see you over there at UNF Arena tonight. Have a good Tuesday, everybody. When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at nimnickbuickgmc.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick. GMC. We are professional grade.
If you look good, you feel good, and the medical professionals here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics are here to make you feel your best. I'm on camera every week, and I have a confession to make. I'm not always confident in my appearance. Can you see my dark circles? Is my makeup highlighting my fine lines instead of covering them up? I question it all. So when I found out about the wide variety of procedures here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics, I knew help was just one appointment away. Medical Director Dr. Megan Deacon Casey and her board-certified physicians have been using the latest in cutting-edge technology for the last 10 years, giving men and women their personal confidence boost. From Botox, fillers, Morpheus 8, and so much more. The hardest part was figuring out what I needed. Thankfully, the medical team walked me through what would work best for me through a free consultation. Come look and feel your best with the team here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Visit them at one of their 2 locations, either over in Ponte Vedra or on the south side.
Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University. Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits